Jimmy Savile, Rolf Harris, and Stuart Hall walk into a pub in Ireland. Barman says, not you, Tree, again.
Contrary to popular belief, OJ is not being cremated, but in fact, he's being buried in a coffin, or as I like to call it, a juice box. Go ahead, Marlon.
Good evening, Internet.
Welcome back to another episode of In the Doghouse, the podcast that says it's too soon for OJ Simpson jokes, but it might take a stab at it next week.
Fucking bell.
I'll leave it till next episode, then the gloves will really come off.
Ring the fucking bell.
Housekeeping.
Buy the merch is on the fucking website.
Yes.
Good t-shirts. It's really good t-shirts.
Very good. Very
Huge quality, beautiful.
beautiful. Great. Wonderful.
Because we're going to run for Prime Ministers this year. Buy the Reg and Marlon t-shirt.
Joint Prime Ministers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. You don't know. I'd have to be vice because if I was the lead, no, Marlon, do what I want. Burn them all on the trains.
For fuck's sake. Jesus Christ.
No, not them, not the Jews. I'll change it up this time. Someone else. Christ, they've been through enough. This time, the Albanians.
We're going to fuck off this time.
I don't know.
Buy the t-shirt. It's a good shirt.
Yeah, t-shirts are on the website. The new bumper stickers are back in stock.
Yeah.
Get them while they're hot. They didn't stay around last time very long, did they? Yeah.
I'd also like to announce, for anyone that doesn't know, the next event.
Yes, if you've been living under a fucking rock or just in generally don't listen to the end of the podcast like an asshole, it is the 10th of August. What are we doing, Marlon?
We are doing a goddamn hoedown.
Oh, joy of joys.
You don't have to fucking come.
I don't know what to wear. I'm like a woman.
We all dress you up as some chaps.
Oh, God, no. I'm going to come as Missy Old Candy. You're going to stay in a big house? Oh, Lord.
Would you see Herbs and Spices?
Yeah. So 10th of August, we're doing a hoedown, big Western night. Marlon, again, in charge of organising. He did the last one, so goddamn, you know it's going to be a fucking good one.
Be there, be square. Come, don't come. No one fucking cares.
10th of August, get it booked off work, get a fucking hotel book, get a lift sorted. It's going to be down at the Bath and West Thatcher's Bar, same as the last time. It's going to be a hell of a night. If you came along to the last event that we did, we know how to throw a good do, and it's always a good laugh. We're all going to be down there, all the regular guests, all the fucking idiots that you know and love from the show, even the ones you hate like me. So I'll be there. So if you want to punch me in the head, you're more than welcome.
Security might have a different approach to that.
Yeah,
you do you, boo.
set Big Steve on you.
Tickets will be on the website shortly. All other details to be confirmed.
Awesome. Wonderful. And before we get going, a massive shout out to our Patreons. We love you. You are invaluable to the show. And if you're not a Patreon, then I hate you.
Or a fuck face peasant.
You are disgusting. You'll be on the trains when we come to power.
Can you please? No trains.
No, seriously.
We haven't got the budget.
You can join the Patreon. The link's in the episode description, and in the bio. That's what I was looking for. It's been a long day drinking, boys. What else is there, Marlon? What do we do for the Patreons?
So every month, at the end of the month, we give away 2 pairs of Pit Vipers on the YouTube channel.
We do, and we usually have a few pints. They end up giving away a lot more than we really should do. You were saying to me earlier, you were like, you know how much money we give away on that fucking thing every month, Reg? I was like, we are not businessmen. Yeah, you can join there, and that'll also get you access to the Discord, which is always popping with the worst things in the world. We're all going to hell, if not prison, hell, the camps. I don't know where.
For fuck's sake!
We'll end up somewhere. It ain't gonna be pretty. Yeah, it's you can join the Discord. It's absolute debauchery. It's all the best things and the worst things of the community are in there. So come and join in. It's fun for all the family.
And they get a little insight to all the merch first. They get input.
Yeah, you get the Patreon-only merch. We usually do a few designs every year of whatever we're doing. The anti-drinking drinking club, that's Patreon-only merch. So yeah, from as little as a couple quid, you can join in. It's a good laugh. Yeah, so there you go. Anything else to say about the Patrons, Marlon? You can say how nice they are.
We love you.
Yeah, there you go. Wonderful. And if you're not a Patreon, I'll hit you with a bus. Anyway, Finally, before we get going, a massive shout out to the sponsor of this episode, the AUTOMOVER. Motorsport season is upon us, Marlon.
Eponymous.
It is upon us. It don't matter if your truck's mud ready or your track car is prepped for the fucking tarmac. But what if have you neglected your tow vehicle? Have you been too busy on the big build?
Or your tow vehicle's a Land Rover.
Or that could be the case. Or has your mate with a trailer let you down for the big race weekend or the trialing weekend? You need to get in touch with the sponsor of this episode, the AUTOMOVER. 4 wheels, 2 wheels, no wheels, runner, non-runner, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you can't put a value on professional service. You're a dedicated load, vehicle tracking, full
live tracking. That's so fucking cool.
I think that is pretty badass. Full walk around video for a car that you're purchasing. Doesn't matter if you're buying it, selling it, if it needs to get from A to B, whether you've got someone working on it, a specialist up country, it doesn't matter. Let the AUTOMOVER take care of you and all of your vehicle transport needs. You can check them out. The link's in the episode description, the link's in the bio. Use ITDH for 10% off in the vehicle description. Big up to the AUTOMOVER for sponsoring this episode. We love you long time, Sam. Right. He's been sponsored so long now, I can just say what I want, really. And he's like, well, yeah, that's those boys at the doghouse. I continue to give them money and they just do whatever the fuck they want. Right. Marlon, who are we joined by this evening?
Reg, this evening we are joined by Rich from Bug Out Vehicles UK.
Hey, thanks for coming down, man. Are you well?
I am now. I'm not used to this day drinking.
Yes, we are scumbags.
Yeah, it is different, doesn't it? It's been a good day. We've got pints at lunch and more pints now.
Beautiful, huge.
Wonderful.
No, I've had a cracking day, to be fair.
Yeah, it's been great, man. It's been really good.
Guns and beer.
Literally guns, beer,
what
and
more do you need?
Guns, beer, cars, and yeah, it's been fucking brilliant talking about the tyrannical government. No, it's awesome. It's awesome. Right, Marlon, are you going to kick us off?
Should we do guest questions?
It's up to you, baby. It's up to you.
Are we gonna? I don't know. Should we carry them on?
I don't know. I've had my own thoughts about guest questions for a while, but that's up to you, baby. Rich, do you want the guest questions or not? This is the question.
Only if you can tell me why it's orange jam called marmalade.
Oh, he's fucking got me there.
The look now, just the blank look.
Why?
I don't know.
That's something you've never thought about, and now you can't think.
Life's bigger questions. I don't. Yeah, hang on. Why is I'm a sucker for fucking lemon and lime marmalade. Oh, I love that shit. And I was like, crap. But then, why is that not jam? I don't know. Is it? It's the citrus. I assume it must be something to do with it being citrus. Does marmalade ever go off? Jam never goes off. Hence why it's called a preserve. Marlon's googling it now. This is where we need a Jamie.
Marmalades contain the peel of fruit.
Oh,
as opposed to the whole fruit, which is what jam is made from.
You'd have our job peeling a strawberry, wouldn't you, cunt? You could do it. It'd waste of fucking time. That's what my old man had put me on when there's no work.
That's it. Yeah, they consist of peel, not the whole fruit. That's why.
I'm learning today. Yeah. Anyway, do you want? We've answered your question. Do you want the guest questions?
Go for it. It stops me going off on a tangent, doesn't it?
You realise this is a podcast. It's what we do best.
Right.
Marlon, you can kick us off.
Go-to drink.
Ooh. See, I don't get this whole I drink this and that, I drink that, and just like one set thing. I want beans on toast every night for my tea. So it's like now, I've got a rum and coke now, and that is a nice, steady overnight drinker. But when I've had that one, I'll have a pint of beer or what have you. I had a Guinness with my dinner.
You're a pick and mix man, like
yeah,
just
definitely,
go with whatever.
Yeah. Life's too short.
I suppose I'm on the cider at the moment. I've been on the cider for a while, but I'm slowly making the transition back to beer. I don't know why, because surely
summer's coming.
Well, no, surely I should be drinking cider in the summer because it's more of a summery drink. But I don't fucking know.
Just with the accent.
Yeah, no,
it's like the default.
You say that, but I'm drinking fucking
if
Swedish strawberry and lime at the moment, so I'm not really flying the fucking Somerset flag. But there we go. What is the most mental thing to happen to you on a night out? We were literally discussing one of your. It wasn't really a mental night out, more of a mental night in earlier. But
went on a night out once, and I went with a friend to Turkey, and I think it was bordering Syria.
Whoa.
And we stopped on a building site, which made it really, really good. And we went out drinking. And this was when I was a bit younger and a very, very naive. So started at breakfast, had a few pints of breakfast.
This is in Turkey, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
But it wasn't like a resort or anything like that. It was just Turkey.
Rural Turkey.
Yeah. And that led into dinner time drinks, which then into evening drinks, which then go to Raki fish bowls. And you know what Raki's like.
Oh, no.
So my mate we went for a kebab, and he mentioned something about it looked like pig's ears, which apparently didn't go down too well because he got chased off with a knife. So I had my kebab, my pig's ears, and I carried on just drinking as you do, you know, when you're on one.
Yeah.
And I knew that it was 10 minutes down the main street and 20 minutes in, and we get back to this building site. I got drunk head on. So it turns out I'd tabbed at a good speed an hour down this main bit and 2 hours inland.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Just, it was back before mobile. You had one, but you never used them or anything like that. It was back in them days. And yeah, I ended up in what can only be described as some favela kind of shanty of a barren waste ground. No street lights, nothing like that. And then I got chased by a dog.
Dogs.
Oh, yeah. Fucking rabies over there, man. You got to be careful.
So I got chased by this dog. And anyway, that was one of them ones, so I hid from the dog. The next thing I remember was sunburn on my face. And you're like, oh, shit, yeah.
You're essentially recanting to me the plot of the new Fallout TV show.
All right. Okay, it's a good box set. So I've got the sun beaming on my face, and I'm like, oh, shit, I've slept outside again. Not ideal. And then I sat up. I'm like, oh, shit, steering wheel. What have I been driving? And then I looked around a bit further, and I was like, oh, fuck, I'm in a boat. What? Then I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm in a boat on a trailer in a desert.
What? Is the boat moving?
No, I was just on a boat, on a trailer, under some cover thing.
Just getting your head down.
Yeah. It turns out this dog had come after me, and I jumped in the only thing to get that the dog couldn't get in, that I could get in. And I just gone, oh, fuck it, I'll wait it out here.
From the plot of Fallout to the plot of the Boston, how they caught the Boston bomber in the fucking boat with the tarp on
Luckily,
it.
there was no American, so I wasn't shot to death. So
Come on with your hands up!
I climbed out the boat and just started mooching on, thinking, well, I'll find my way back. And but it was weird because it's like there's all these like rickety like shelter things, you know, with like just stuff under shade.
Yeah.
And I found these 4 or 5 cars with blokes asleep in them. And it turns out what they were the taxi drivers for the town. They drive out of the town, then sleep under these shelters. But they only work seasonally. And they come from like right the arse end of nowhere and yeah, just do a bit of taxiing. So I got in the back of Colin McRae's taxi. He's like 1991 Corolla or whatever it was.
Oh my God.
And it took 25 minutes at speed cross country to get me back to where I was stopping. And then when I opened the door, like, oh, I thought you were dead.
No, I just went on a bit of a hike, got chased by a dog, slept in a boat.
Pretty much, yeah. In a country where no one speaks English.
Right,
Luckily, I had the address written down.
That is fucking up there. That is up there with one of the best night out stories I've ever heard. I thought it was going to be, then I accidentally crossed the Syrian border and I joined ISIS. Salam alaikum, death to the West.
In other notes, meet my wife, Shabina.
She's hot.
Fucking not, shut the fuck up.
Bring back Shamima. She's met the hot limit.
She's not. She had
wow.
like 17 kids. She can fuck herself.
Most of them are dead, anyway. No, she said it on her interview. So I have 3 kids, they all died. I'm like, oh, sad. Shouldn't join ISIS, lol. Free healthcare over here, man. Like, fucking hell, what are you doing, dickhead?
Right, last one. Favorite category on Pornhub?
That's like my beers. You can't go for the same thing over and over and again. Once you've disgusted yourself that much on one category, you need to start afresh, don't you? You know when you finish and you go,
Oh,
I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed with myself even more.
I know that feeling. I know that feeling most days. Fuck's sake. Okay, right. Well, I tell you what, Marlon, that was one way that you've taught me into keeping the guest questions because that was good. That was good. I enjoyed that. Oh, anyway, let's kick off with you, Rich. How's your week been, mate?
Same shit, different depth.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Different depth? I like that.
To be fair, it's much of the same. It's day job to pay the bills.
Yeah.
Get home, editing, doing a bit of odds and sods, thumbnails, just passing time, waiting for the weekend again.
And then fucking...
Then driving 5 hours after work down here, wondering if I've gone through a ULEZ or got caught speeding.
Fucking Lesers, mind.
I seen them signs and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Do you not have them up there?
Sheffield, yeah, but no one wants to go there.
Mine's got a point.
The only reason people went there was for steel industry. That fucking gone with that, shouldn't it?
He took her jobs.
Oh, Christ. Fucking hell. Yeah, so nothing too much then, just a standard week kicking on.
It's got to that point now where I'm getting to that midlife crisis thing where it's like you pick the bits of enjoyment and then just muddle through the rest of it until you get to that point.
I gotta say, it's not like you haven't got enough expensive hobbies, is it really? Usually you get to midlife crisis, you're like, ooh, I need an expensive hobby, but...
we need a TVR.
You shoot, you've got many a vehicle and many a project, so...
I've skipped the expense of a divorce so far. That's...
It's coming, but you know.
Happy birthday to the wife as well. It's a birthday today.
I can believe it.
It's a better birthday when I'm not around.
You sat down having breakfast.
There's a reason I live in a van in the woods.
You're like a modern day Ted Krasinski. The Industrial Revolution and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race. Oh, fucking hell. What about you, Marlon? How good week, mate?
Yeah, not too much on.
Yeah?
Land Rovers are still shit.
Ooh.
I've done 2 chains this week.
2 chains?
2 chains.
2 chains.
I thought he was dead, actually.
Is that a rapper, isn't it?
Is he
dead?
popped. Yeah, I think it got popped. Surprisingly.
R.I.P.
Yeah, please don't buy an Ingenium. The shit. I've had another one.
What happened?
That it describes it perfectly because people ask my opinion and then ignore everything
because they want it and it's shiny.
Don't
Marlon.
ask my fucking opinion. At the end of the day, I don't give a shit.
It's because it sounds exotic. Ingenium. In your car.
Ingenium in the scrapyard.
They're starting to kill oil pumps.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're killing everything.
Everything. Nothing lasts. Turbos, DPFs, chains, oil pumps.
There was no Ingenium under me. No. Only under Biden is it killing the chains. It's killing the oil pumps. They're killing the water coolers too.
Just buy a 2.2. They were huge. We re-raptored the rack earlier as well for the T5.
I'm gonna say, you were telling me how Rich was giving you a lot of pointers.
we had some pointers from a Raptor man himself. Yeah, it looks good. Can't wait to put that on. And then tomorrow is the big day.
What? The big chop
Yeah,
day.
big chop day. So I did half of it last weekend, but tomorrow is big chop day. Lower the bed, get the fridge in, wire all that shit up, strip the headlining down. I've got to insulate all of that as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
You do find yourself in some situations, Marlon.
And she's like, oh yeah, should we go out next weekend? I was like, Shag, it's still going to be in bits, love. Just find another series to watch and shut the fuck up, please.
Fucking hell. You savage cunt.
No, apart from that, mate, we're all right. How has your week been?
It's been all right. It's not been too bad, mate. It's a standard week in the life of me, kicking snakes and pissing diesel. See, Holtz was on.
Was it a snake or was it a centipede?
I don't fucking know. It's been the Holtz auction was on, wasn't it? The sealed bids.
Yeah,
and
I managed to refrain.
Oh, I'm a sucker for it. I'm a cunt for it. Every time I go on there, I'm like, I don't need any more guns. And then I'm like, that is a deal. I can't.
It's cheap, innit?
So I put a couple of bids in. I thought nothing more of it, and I bid low on them as well. So I was like, I kind of want it, but I don't want it that much. And I won't be that. I'll be like, if I don't win it, I'll be like, phew. Anyway, so the auction day came and went. And then I woke up in the morning, I looked at my phone, and I was like, no invoice from Holtz. Guess I didn't win them. Well, damn.
How many did you bid on?
2. And I texted my wife and said, don't worry, didn't win any guns in Holtz. So, nothing more to worry about. All good on the firearms front. I sent that text, and she texted back, oh, okay, that's good then. No more fucking unnecessary expenses. You have enough. With that, bing. Laura at Holtz, you have an invoice. Oh, shit. I won.
Yeah, no, what I said I didn't win, yeah.
Yeah, I won new and unused, still in its maker's carton.
BNIB.
Yeah, it's hot, so BNIB, whatever. I've got an Escort Extreme Max. No, an Extreme, not Extreme Max, not the 3.5 inch, just the 3 inch. But yeah, I paid £160 with shipping and fees. I didn't think that was too bad because they are like 500 quid.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
is that the one which wanks the seals and the?
That's the one. Yeah, so we'll be interested to see what happens when that turns up. That'll be fun. Another reason for me to be like, oh, what, darling, I can't help you paint as much as I have today. So I need to get on do some painting. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going shooting, and then I'm going drinking, and then I'm going farming, and then I'm going drinking and podcasting. She's like, oh, well, I guess I have to do it all myself. I'm like,
I don't know how you trust her to do it.
To be fair, she's pretty fucking good. Like, she's got good attention to detail, and I'm quite happy to leave her in there with a roller. Because, like I said, she's got just as much invested in them new floors as me. So if anything drops on there, she's going to be on it like a tramp on chips.
I must say, I went for a piss earlier, and they are fantastic.
They look good, man, don't they? They look good. Yeah, so yeah, other than that, new Fallout TV show's out. We've been talking about it all day, pretty much. I'm absolutely fucking in love with it. It's just the best thing.
I watched binge it.
I watched 4 episodes in one night. That's what a piece of shit I am.
The hour long?
The first one's hour and 14. Usually the first episode's quite long and it get you really hooked. It's probably like an hour and 15, hour and 14, something like that. And then I think the next one's like an hour each. It's epic. I'm really, because I saw it was executively produced by Todd Howard, and I was like, God damn it, Todd, you ruined Fallout 76. You'll ruin this too. But no, it's really, really good. I'm wholly blown away by it so far. So yeah, anyone that's played Fallout, even if you haven't, it's fucking brilliant. It's on Amazon Prime. It's well worth a watch. We're not paid by them, obviously. I just think it's fucking awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much been my week, mate. Other than that, fuck all.
I do need to sit down and watch that.
You also need to buy a decent gun that fits you because you shot really well with my Synergy today, and yet you continue to shoot badly with your own gun.
Brian, please sort that. Fucking...
I was a bit disappointed with the Synergy. It just didn't cycle properly. There was no.
Right, let's have it straight.
Fucking wanky Mossberg.
Let's have it straight.
There was no finesse, right? You learned no new skills. There was no jiggle. There was no the Mossberg dance.
Oh my god! So I took my Mossberg 590. Rich, yours is a 500 Slugster, isn't it?
Yeah. I refrained from bringing anything silly.
Yeah,
I thought I was going to get looks.
Oh no, there's no looks at Mendip.
No,
don't give a fuck. So we all have pump actions, and I thought, what a bunch of bellends. Marlon's obviously got his gun. Everyone knows about Marlon's fab arm. It's just like, will it cycle? Will it flip the cartridge over? Will it fully seat? Will it go into battery? Who knows? I was
it performed very well today.
And I was literally saying, I was like, thing is with a Mossberg, right? That's all they do is make pump actions. So you can always rely on a Mossberg to work.
Not yours.
First fucking cartridge. Click. Light strike. Click. Light strike. Light strike. Light strike. Right. Rich can have the keys and get me fucking Synergy. And then
good job I suggested.
What happened with yours, Rich?
Nothing. It's flawless.
You just need to
the Mossberg.
Pour ammunition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 3.5-inch double magnums. Flawless. Pissy little clay things that you play with.
do the Mossberg shuffle, Rich. No, come on, get in you go.
That was a new thing. There was hip movement, everything.
By the end,
bit of thrusting.
Even if it went into battery and the action went fully forward, you still ended up like doing a little shake.
I was doing it regardless. The only time it cycled properly is when I was just raging with it and just ragged it back, and it's like, that's not how you play with your tools, is it?
Just drive it home, it seems. Yeah. So, yeah, both Mossbergs didn't work properly, and
unless you've got a tick.
Yeah, Marlon's fab arm was just Marlon's fab arm.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, so...
I really got on well with that Synergy.
I know! Your shooting will improve so much if you buy a decent gun that fits you.
Fucking funny though, isn't it?
Nah, just stick a red dot on it.
Well, I like my Baker Lad pump action, and I will not... It might be a black powder barrel, but Lord of mercy, I will not change.
Yeah, it's seen more things than I have.
It's from the Civil War. That thing probably killed Indians and Zulus.
It's what's 87, something like that?
I can't.
She's a honey. She has done her work.
I looked it up in my Holtz purchase the other day. I was like, that thing is a bag of shit.
But it's done me 12 months, hasn't it?
Yeah, just like my P38 did me 12 months. It broke down every other day. Be like, well, it still gets me to work.
No, I did. Ryan, please sort that left-hander out.
Any fucking Under Rover would just suit you better than that thing. Like, you can have something that's like Keith spec, like post office gun, or you can have something like a fucking elephant gun. But no, you gotta have that.
I didn't realise we could have Nitro Express.
Well, like I mean, like a 4-bore or something. But anything. Anyway, we're getting off fucking topic here. We sit there cussing about guns all day. Yeah. So Rich from Bug Out Vehicles. Marlon, where do you want to start, mate? There's so much to cover.
Let's start at the beginning.
Yeah. All right.
So,
In the beginning,
A man with a van.
many moons ago. Where did this idea come from? So you started YouTube 10 years ago, give or take?
it was actually a lot longer than that. But me being the absolute man-child that I am, when Google bought YouTube, I had a tantrum and deleted it. Fucking big tech. God, the spying on us, delete.
Then you saw the ad revenue, like, maybe I'll come back.
No, then I just had, I was just bored, so I was like, I better start one up again.
So was your first YouTube before you deleted it? Was that
yeah,
like
so it was like a self-sufficiency thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I was into all the bushcrafty type YouTube and all that side of things.
Yeah.
But I was using the vehicles for everything. So yeah, I was smashing round. What was I in then? I think then I was in a 110 soft top, but I was like probably 5 Land Rovers deep by that point.
Ah, yes.
So I was doing this probably a decade before YouTube.
The spiral into insanity.
Yeah. I didn't have enough problems in my life.
Don't we all? Yeah, so did it sort of grow from... Was it a natural progression from the sort of self-sufficiency stuff into... the campers is like, and the campers and the overlanders and this kind of stuff. Is that...
The biggest part of it was not YouTube as we know it now. It was more like Instagram. YouTube wasn't this big edited thing back in the day. Like my first videos were one take on my phone and uploaded in Awana.
I do vaguely remember
that's how YouTube was. And
yeah.
there'll be like kids now listening to this going, what the fuck? It's like, unless you've got a film crew.
There wasn't the money in it back then, was there, to go and invest in editing software and all this? Yeah.
No, it was just off your phone in Awana.
So you weren't making any money out of it back then?
No, I didn't make any money out of it for years and years and years, and technically I still don't make money out of it. I've got a Land Rover.
Running at a massive loss here.
Well, no, it was more because I watched a lot of tutorials and how to do this and how to light this fire and how different techniques and whatnot. So it's like, it only felt right that it's like, oh, well, I'll film a bit of what I do and put that back out there and someone else will learn from my fuck-ups.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how I started with the filming side of things. But doing what I'm doing, I've been doing it decades. It's just from being a kid going out on the moors where I live and stuff and digging holes and like a bit of a shell scrape and a tarp over the top and a bit of hunting and stuff. It's just a progression.
Is that what sort of brought you into the self-sufficiency thing, just fucking around as a kid? And
yeah, it's observational, isn't it? So it's like, you like going out doing the hunting, the shooting and bits like that. You like doing the bits of bushcraft. Then I ended up buying an old TDI 90 and tearing that round off-road centres and stuff like that. And then it's like, I could chuck my Bergen in the back of here. And then you end up with a roof tent. And,
this all ties together.
Yeah. So it just fits.
And then a lack of trust in the government, and all of a sudden, you're homesteading.
Well, it was 2008, I think it was. And we had all the flooding around where I live.
And the crash.
Oh, no, I'm wrong here. Was it 2010? There was loads of flooding around Yorkshire. And it was one of them things where I'm still plodding around with water going over the bonnet and up to the windscreen and stuff, and there's people like trying to get out of the houses. So it's like, stick a rope on the back and we're away. It's not the houses, but it's the amount of stuck cars and people trying to get about, and you're like, right, there's a bit of a thing to this. It's shit goes wrong and you might have to get in or out or still move around. So it's like, oh, this is quite a good thing. And then you progress, and then you get better kit, and then you're like, oh, we need a snorkel on this, and we need bigger wheels, and we need a lift kit, and then we need more camping gear.
We need. So you're around friends. You haven't got to say need. Like,
you do. You need it.
You don't need to justify anything.
Yeah, don't justify yourself to us, boo. Like,
at some point, there'll be a government grant for the need.
Get into farming.
I don't need a barn. I do. I do need a barn.
See this corn comes out the fucking ground.
See this chicken.
See all this concrete? Government pays for it because they're idiots. So was it you into Land Rovers from a young age then? Just always been like...
They were accessible back in the day, weren't they? I mean, my first 90, I had a 200 TDI 90, it was 1,500 quid, and it was a decent motor. It was decent. It was like, it wasn't some rotten nail or anything. You could turn key it to Scotland and back.
And you don't have to worry.
The 200s, mine, they just go on and on.
I get Marlon talking about Land Rover engines, now you get excited.
You know, back in the day, I think my first set of wheels and tyres was 350 quid from Paddocks. It was just cheap. Back then, I've blown my engine. At least 6 mates had one in the workshop floor.
Yeah, exactly. Everything was readily available, easy to get.
Everybody had them. And it was one of them things where there was like, that's when the TDI Discoveries were first starting to fall to bits and break and get crashed. And you just rag all the parts off them, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was probably the cheapest, most accessible thing that got me out of my Chavy Ford kind of situation.
Yeah.
So I was eyeing yours up earlier.
It's for sale. If you want to buy it, I got a new roof for it.
Oh, God, don't.
Do you want to buy some alloys? They've followed me from house to house for over 10 years. They're worth some of them.
Yeah. Oh, fuck me.
I can't get rid of them. They're worth something.
That's my life. Oh, okay, fucking hell. That is a very rare, immaculate P38 nudge bar. My old man's like, it has to go. And I was like, it's going nowhere.
Yeah, but you're winning now because P38s are now retro.
They are
going up in money.
They are. That's the thing. The nice ones, the tidy ones are going up in money.
But there's only one left.
Who the fuck is paying it? I don't know. Because they're... I love them.
If anyone with that disease, we need to have like a cull at some point.
They're the ones getting.
You'd think there'd be a variant, wouldn't you? And we'd be picked off by now, but
yeah, no. Bit of 590 in the blood. That's what gets you.
A bit of vaccine for it. It's totally safe.
Yeah.
So when did you make the move to the sort of overlanding, as you call it, bug out vehicles into the sort of, I'm gonna fucking fuck these tents off. I'm gonna merge these two hobbies and interests of wildlife and being outdoors and, you know, fucking off into
it's just never ending the next Gucci bit, is it? So it's like you have the roof tent and then it's like, I've got the roof tent, so now I'm going to get a 110 because I'd like to take a bit more stuff with me. And it's like, well, you know, I could really do with a trailer, and I'll put the roof tent on the trailer.
And then it's like,
wait
a minute, what if I went not on top of the vehicle, but inside?
Yeah, and which one did I have for that one? I don't know. I don't even know how many Land Rovers I've had at this point. I'd have to write it down and check it. I don't even know, including the ones that I've just bought to break. But then it wasn't an unknown thing to see me with a trailer with a dead Land Rover on.
It's a real thing. I mean, any Land Rover owner out there knows it. Any P38 owner will know if you own a P38, you often need to own at least 2 dead ones to keep the live one running.
I think the last one that I got, I had to take the video off because it wasn't helping the channel, where we took all the windows out with the shotgun and then got a still saw and cut the roof off and went to the shop.
I'd imagine YouTube didn't like that too much.
No, I am a shell of a man compared to my old YouTube. You can't put anything on there now.
I'm totally a cuck to the system.
They're going to cancel me.
I love Spotify because I can say fuck as many times as I want. And they're like, yeah, whatever. Cool. You just do your thing, crazy man in a shed. We don't care. We're making money off you, whatever you do.
You can't even get an exotic people opener out now to make your tea, can you?
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, so...
it went from the 110s, and then I built an off-road caravan out of stretching a Sankey out, and that was...
Sorry, what's a Sankey?
Sankey, off-road military trailer.
Oh, right. I was thinking it was a keg coupler. That's what I think a Sankey is. You got Sankey and Grundy.
No, they're just a little cargo trailer that loved to jackknife, and it was a wide track one, so cut the A-bar off, extended the whole chassis on it so it actually tows properly. Yeah. Built a body on it, insulated it, fitted it out, little kitchen, little seating area that turns into a bed and stuff. Luxury. And this is before anything was like available on the market. So you had to make everything yourself, and all the switch panels were out of boats and shit like that. It was a nice place to be. And it was on the back of a 110 soft top ex-military C-Reg 1980 something.
Oh.
But it had a 300 TDI auto with the disco transfer box, and it fucking flew.
You love an auto 300 or 200. Like,
Right, look at my build. I am clearly lazy. If I can cut out gear changes, Land Rover clutches.
They're precious
Your man's
calories.
got a point there.
Half of them calories. I ain't burning them pushing the clutch down.
So, yeah, it was a nice motor. And also, we're doing a bit of YouTube and stuff. You're filming and all the rest of it. And it makes life easy. You want to reverse through the woods or something, and auto just makes it easy.
That's it. You got your go and your stop pedal, nothing else. You don't need to think about anything else.
That's it.
Oh, don't get me
Maybe
wrong. I
concentrate on a
love
bit
an
of camera
auto.
work.
I would never have a manual again for as long as I live if I can avoid it. I love automatics. Even the shit ones. Even like the old B3.
That was a shit box.
I killed 3 of them. We proved that.
In the 110, that was quite a smooth box. Even though it's only a 4-speed, and the overdrive worked just right in 4th.
Oh, overdrive as well, mine.
Yeah.
You bougie motherfucker.
However, on the 127, it's too lethargic. It's if it had another 100 horsepower going through that engine, it'd be all right. But it's a bit much.
Yeah. When you're saying about your military trailer, a mate of mine, a gay mate of mine, which is, I know it sounds daft to say that, but it is applicable. He's got a tiny little one, like these tiny little trailers. What are they called? Like you literally, it's like just a mattress in there. Do you know what they called? They're like the tiny, you know the ones I'm on about?
Teardrop.
Yeah, I can't know, but it's like literally a cube. You ever seen them before? I don't know. I don't know whether it was made by someone or whether
Be
it's
like slim potato heads.
What? I don't understand.
Chip butty face.
The slim potato head is a YouTuber. Go and have a look. He's Canadian. He's funny as fuck. But he has this tiny little trailer, and he does a bit of like off-roading, and then he broke the trailer in half.
Oh fuck. Oh
In the middle of butt fuck nowhere.
It's literally just like a tiny little rectangle, and it's just got an bed in it. And so the reason I say my gay friend is he calls it the
dungeon,
the meat retreat, or the cum cube.
Oh no! Why don't you just get a fucking roof tent, cunt?
The bear hutch. Oh no, the bear cage.
Mama, no.
He tows it behind a brand new 90 Heritage as well. So it's like this fucking awesome this awesome Defender that he's like, it's like 90 grand's worth of vehicle. He takes it around all the off-road courses, beats the living fuck out of it, and then he's just got this tiny little trailer that he tows by. Like, yes, the meat retreat.
Is it like an actual trailer, or is it like a pop-up thing?
I'll see if I can find it. I haven't got it. No, it's just a box. It's like a tiny box.
Somebody's enclosed a single axle wiper.
There's people there with double axle coachmans there with the fucking coffee maker and the aircon. He's like, right into the cube, which is like, yeah, he's
Put the mask on.
Yeah, he's into all that overland and stuff as well. So I do get it. I get it. I like just getting out into the wilderness and that and fucking off.
It's seeing how much money you can spend to live like you're homeless.
Yeah, I never thought of it.
Luxury homeless.
It literally is, isn't it? Because you see some of these fuckers out in America, they're literally living in sprinters and stuff, and they're homeless.
I don't know who'd live in one of them, the weirdos.
Well, yours is badass.
Last thing you want to do is sleep on the street outside someone's house, giggling at people going past, going, "Oh, he's got mud tyres on his van."
Look at the size of those.
Just bang on the window. I'm trying to sleep in here. At least slag my van off out of earshot, please.
Van shaking. Tell me about the suspension.
The true meat retreat. Oh, fucking Christ.
Bad influence. You're going to have to cut a lot of this out.
I've
been left unsupervised. This wasn't my fault.
This is what people, your audience are going to love it, because it's just like, hey, this is all the stuff he can't say on YouTube.
It turns out he is actually acoustic.
Like, get in the meat van.
What flavour acoustic are you?
The other one's like, I am artistic. Oh, fucking Christ. So yeah, you've been for a few vehicles. What are we looking at? What was the we were just discussing it earlier, your newest, most recent Land Rover.
Most recent Land Rover, Range Rover Classic.
Oh, that's your most recent one.
Is it?
I was on about the Blonts, but
Oh no, the Sprinter has come last. Yeah. No, that's not a Land Rover, though, is it?
Oddly enough, no.
No, the most recent Land Rover is the Range Rover Classic.
You bought
What?
How many vehicles do you have, man? Or is this a question you don't want?
He's using my hands now.
Right, we'll start from the bottom of the garden. We've got the Range Rover Classic. We've got the off-road Teardrop. We've got the 127 ambulance overland camper van poaching wagon in full Realtree. Then we've got the 4x4 Sprinter, and we've got the 4-tonner DAF that I'm turning into a big overland truck.
Holy fuck.
But my attention span, it depends on which is shiniest at that current time. So at the minute, it is the Sprinter because it's just fucking mega. It's just a nice place to be.
It is. I was in it earlier and I was like, I get it. Now I'm starting to understand this shit.
It'll never, ever.
Last night, I was like, the YouTube videos do not give that thing any fucking justice. It is huge.
It's enormous.
It's not a normal Sprinter, is it? It is like the Unlimited Games Sprinter of steroids. And
when I pulled up to the shooting ground earlier, I was like, la, 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 la. I was like, I wonder what Marlon came. The Holy Mother of God!
At 6'3", it's the first vehicle where the bonnet comes up to my chest.
I know. I was like, this is, it's going to fall over, surely. Go around the corner.
And it'll never, ever off-road like a Landy. It just won't. They flex and find grip anywhere. But I can sit at whatever speed I want, listening to a podcast like, Joe Rogan or something like that. And it's just, it's somewhere where it's comfortable, it's warm, it's got a heater, it's got door seals, it's not ejaculating all its like lubricant all over the drive.
You don't need to worry if you're going to make it or not.
I've had that, right? I shouldn't say this when I'm 300 miles away from home, but I have had that 18 months and it's cost me £5.50 in repairs. And I off-road it, take it through lakes, rivers, you name it. It's literally the volt regulator on the back of the alternator is all that's cost me.
Engineering and efficiency. Them Germans knew what they were doing, didn't they? Christ. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the most recent one, and that is the shiny thing, because the one that I've had for the last 10 years, the 127, or 130 as people know them, that got rear-ended, and it took 6 months of arguing with the insurance to what they were going to do with it, and there was a lot of back and forth, and they tried to give you like 72 quid and 6 conkers for it, and
a couple of Mars bars.
You know what they're like, and it's like, oh, well, it's not really, all right, fix it.
Well, we don't want to.
We don't want to fix it, it's too expensive. All right, write it off. It's only worth 3 conkers, you said. Oh, well, your agreed value's 50 grand, so we can't do that. It's only a bump.
Yeah, well,
fix it then.
Do something.
You have 2 options here, and you were the ones that agreed to the agree. That's why it's called an agreed value, because we both agreed to it, and you were like, okay. And now the bad things happened, and I don't want to play anymore. Fucking insurance.
So they basically tried to long me out and get to the point where I just crumbled, but I am the most stubborn person in the world. So, yeah.
I could be here for years.
Oh, yeah, it turns into a game of who's going to break first.
Yeah.
We'll take this to the Supreme
I am
Court.
not being beat by an office dweller.
I will beat the office dweller with a stick.
So, yeah, that went on for far too long, which after COVID, that's damaged the YouTube no end, and it's going to take some getting back up on there and getting the numbers back to where they need to be. But out of that, I did get to go buy the Sprinter out of it. I'm probably 3/4 of the way through fitting that out now. When that's where I need it to be, I will go back to the Landy camper, get the back doors fixed, get the cross member fixed. I'm going to paint it a sensible colour.
Whoa.
After years of rocking the Realtree, I think there's very, very limited people who want to spend that much money on an overland camper in Realtree.
I don't know.
Well, you can always try it that way. You haven't got anything to lose, have you? If it sells with the Realtree, you're grand. But if
I'll chuck it out there, and if someone's interested, it's at the minute, it's like I'm gonna have to put a bit of money into it and do a few jobs on it to get short. But the beauty of YouTube is if someone comes along and goes, I'll have it as is now for X amount of money, it's gone.
Yeah.
If they want me to put the new galv doors on it, do a full respray on it, put a nice back end on it, that kind of thing, it's going to be more. So it's just kind of suck it and say. If it sits there for another 6 months, well, it goes to the hoard of Land Rover collections that we all love. Yes.
How long have you had it?
10 years in a few months.
And you literally bought it as a V8 manual.
V8 manual. it still had the stretchers, the fold down thing, because it was a meat wagon originally. It was an RAF ambulance.
Oh, it was RAF, was it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
So it has actually only got like 12 miles on the clock because it's never really moved.
Yeah.
The only mileage it's ever done, so it was RAF for, say, 10 years, something like that, maybe a touch more. Then someone bought it and they literally drove it round the world. So it's done Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, and then got shipped back. So you know,
tour of the empire.
Yeah. So if anyone says, "Oh, you can't overland in that, it's too bit," you fuck off. It's done it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's done more overlanding than most fucking of these overlanders you see.
And don't get me wrong, it probably was a more sensible overlander when they did it because it was unmodified and they just chucked the kit in the back and went for it. Whereas
you do that in the van now, don't you? Surely.
But like now,
all them sweets.
I was had some of them marshmallows earlier.
I did save them for the kids. Now then.
Oh fuck.
So yeah, the problem I've got now is, again, because I'm stubborn and I like to prove a point and stuff, it's like you get the people saying, "Oh, you'll never get that down strata," or things like that. It's like, well, check my socials, stand by.
Yeah, hold tight.
So
have you seen that Strata Florida video?
I haven't, no.
Yeah, so you know when people think, "Oh, I'll get a 110 up the bum." Yeah, no. Mine's about 1.5 foot longer than a 130, and I've smashed that straight up and down the bomb hole. Not a problem whatsoever. It's been over many a river up to the windscreen. Yeah. It is a proven vehicle. So it's a bit of a pig to drive on the road because it's got the full off-road suspension and it's got the winches and
it's a Land Rover.
Yeah, and it's it's as good as you're gonna get. I'm gonna put a sensible anti-roll bar on it, so it's a bit nicer to drive. But it's as good as you're gonna get because it's got the Mazda seats in it, so they're like Fat Man bucket seats,
RX-8 seats.
Yeah,
like they all do. Yeah.
It's got the narrower Raptor Engineering cubby box, so the seats can go in a little bit.
Oh, nice.
So then it's got, because it's auto as well. There's no clutch job or anything like that. So I've got the bit of a gangster lean. This is probably why I got bad back from years of this.
10
one
years.
elbow on the cubby box, one on this. Because I can't get your shoulder next to the door or anything, can you?
Cannot,
so
no.
it's like, I've got this like kind of scoliosis kind of driving technique going, and
the same as me.
10 years of driving like Diddy.
You won the party.
You just got to say no.
Do you have the same thing? You're similar height to me. So when you're driving the Defender, when you looked at 127, is it classed as a Defender?
It's pre-Defender.
It is.
And people say, "Oh, well, the 130s are different." The 130 is still a 127. They just call it a 130 because it matches the 110 and the 90.
Yeah.
But the 130,
they always like to round it up, don't they?
Yeah. Make it sound even bigger.
Yeah, we all do.
That's it, because the 90s and 88.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm learning. Oh, every day's a school day, Marlon. I love it. Always learning. So you find it when you go to turn, you go to turn right, and don't matter what are you fucking trying to go to look right, and you're like, door pillar. Are you the same as me, or have you got it modified? So
so I have to sit further forward still because the bulkhead and all the camper van stuff's behind me, isn't it?
Fuck. So you really are bent up like a fucking deck chair.
Oh yeah, the reason it's got a small steering wheel is because I'm fat. It's like there's only so much room you can have in that thing.
Got a little go-kart wheel on
I'm 6'3" and 20 stone. Come on,
I can just see
It's got an 11-inch Nardi on it.
So
Wood grain.
Once from
after a long winter, I have to butter the door up to get in. It's
so one of those wheels off the hatch on a submarine, like a fake.
I'm pretty sure we can check any pair of my trousers for bust loops on them. So do you want to get out and stretch your legs? No, because I've got to get back in then.
I'm here now, let's just go.
Yeah, let's just persevere. We'll have the moaning later.
So after all this work you've done to it, the call it Defender for sake of argument, why now? Why sell it? You've done all this work, spent all this time, and
I think the problem is what could I do to that now that I haven't done? Have
you just got to the point of it's done?
Yeah. And so when I got that one, I've got to the point of I've done it. I've even got the rear locker in the back of it now. So it's like an unlimited slip diff in the front.
Oh yeah.
What can you do to that? It's got the lithium battery, the solar, there's not much more to get.
That's it.
The only thing I could do from there now is go, well, I'm really not happy with the power stick and M57 in it. That would be the one thing that I should have done is put an M57 auto in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But back then, when I did that change, it was still who do you get the loom off, which one do you get? Whereas now it's like copy and paste, everyone's done it.
Yeah, that's it. Back then it was cutting edge, whereas now it's like common.
Yeah.
And that's when as well I got the DAF.
Yeah.
So it's like that was going to be the next obsession of doing that. So I mean that's only got 5,000 miles, well 5,500 miles on it from new.
Where do you find these low mileage vehicles?
The army love wasting money.
It's almost like, I say this very often, it's almost like there's a military industrial complex.
It was a school of infantry site vehicle.
So it just went round site.
Yeah,
its whole life.
It was full of air tools. So and it had a curtain around the inside of the cab. So I'm assuming some reaming mechanic or something like that has just sat on a training ground putting Land Rovers back on the wheels and sorting people out. And yeah, it's got zero use on it.
No real work.
Nothing.
At all.
Which isn't always ideal, but it's still better than being an absolute nail. And
Yeah.
so yeah, the bed's off that one now. I've been and bought the bigger tyres off of one of the MANs, so that's going to look gangster when that's on massive monster truck tyres, and because they are way better. Because the one thing with them tonners is everyone's like, oh, they get stuck, and it's like, yeah, you put tyres for the Gulf on it. Turns out when you put tyres on for hard packed desert and you take it through a forest, it gets stuck.
Really?
So
Tyres that are designed for sand? No, they don't work in mud.
So yeah, going to sack them off, get some proper wheels and tyres on it. From there, got the bed off, so that's getting a custom sub chassis on, so that it'll flex when the vehicle kind of undulates a little bit, because there is a lot of twist in one of them with just sheer size of it.
Yeah, and it's English steel as well, isn't it?
I've been and bought a refrigerated trailer. That's cut down now to 5.3 metres with the angle on the back and everything like that. So then that'll get mounted to the sub chassis to the vehicle. That's your living accommodation. I'll paint the full lot, get the spotlights on, get the cab done out, and then I'm 50-50 now, because that was going to be a full overland build. But the Sprinter's so fucking good.
Yeah.
It's kind of taken the edge off of needing to do that full kind of... Now I'm thinking, do I just cash out of it when it gets to that point? Because once I've got rid of the Defender and I've got the truck where I need it to be, and if I cash out of that, then I can start to go, do I buy a bit of land and then attract even more weirdos to my location?
I shall start writing the manifesto. I'll start building packages to go in the van. No, I'm joking.
We call it Ruby Ridge. And
Yeah, don't even get me started. The Weavers were wrong.
so yeah, I don't know. It's one of them things where the Defender's got to go. I cannot keep, as much as whoever dies with the most toys wins. There is that side of me and I think this is why they're all still sat on my drive. It's like, I will get rid of it when this never happens.
I have the same
you
mentality.
Make excuses.
I'm like, I'll sell it if I need to sell it.
It's still a functioning vehicle. It's just dinted on the back.
And I don't need to sell it. So
Have you told the story of the crash?
Which part of it? It's not too bad. We're on 3 days of filming. It was out to be a real good video. It was on the 40-degree... Oh, yeah, that was a brilliant idea. Decided to go to Strata, Florida. That's like, 6-7 hours from my house on 40-degree heat in a Defender that doesn't even have real good blowers or anything like that. It's like, what are you going to do today? It was so hot, I had to wrap a T-shirt around the handbrake because it was burning my leg.
Oh, that tranny tunnel will get hot, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Of course, it's auto. Oh, yeah. Those. Have you ever been in an auto Defender? They get
Thankfully, no.
so hot. That tranny tunnel will be cooking.
Yeah, that was hot. I drank, I think it was something like 5 litres of water and didn't need a piss when I got there.
That's when you know it's really fucking hot.
It was
Driving
hot.
a Defender, one for me, one for you, one for me, one for you.
I was sweating like someone was looking at my hard drive. It was like... I'll get me coat. Let's just end it there.
Thanks everyone for listening.
No, it was a hot weekend. It was to the point where anyone that's been to Strata in the middle of summer, you know how murky and brown and peaty all the little streams and stuff are. We're just laid in them. Just laid in them, then getting back in, drive a bit more, just lay in the next one with a bit of a waterfall and mozzies going over you. It was luxury. It's...
I don't know what your definition of luxury is.
3 out of 5 on TripAdvisor.
Would try again.
But yeah, it was all right. So we got the first bits done, which was like just the general driving shots and stuff. And we're like, okay, We'll park up for the night. We'll go back round to the... Because you know what it's like when you're filming stuff. It's like, you've got to do the same obstacle.
Do it again.
I haven't got a film crew and 7 cameras. So it's like, we are doing the same obstacle 6 times.
I just get every angle. Like,
Yeah.
You don't really... This is the thing you don't think about when you see the videos and that.
And it's catch-22. It's like, do you go out with the boys and you've got like 5 of you and then multiple people can kind of film it a bit, but then they don't know what you want, so it's a lucky dip of what you get.
Yeah.
But then you also feel like you're a bit of a dick because they just want to go lady and they don't want to watch Rich go over an obstacle and go, let's off-road. You know,
Yeah. I want to go fucking around.
The tyres come off the rim
oh, fuck
20 fucking times.
Yeah, it's that side of it. And I do need to get better at hyping things up because from my mentality, it's like, oh, something's gone wrong. Fix it. Get on the way. Keep moving. Let's not hold everybody up. Let's
not make a
big scene out of it. You just get on with it.
Out of it.
Whereas I'm watching a lot of the YouTubers now, and it's like the storm's overhead, and it's like fucking drizzling, mate.
What we watched last night. Some bloke in the forest somewhere. The storm's coming. I don't know why I've come out. Like I've made a really bad decision. Shag, it's a bit of rain.
He got a tarp attached to 3 rotten twigs. And the storm was so mild. When I say storm, it was fucking drizzle. And the tarp didn't move at all.
But to you guys, you're like, not bad. But to a lot of the people that are watching that aren't doing this shit, that aren't experienced, are like, the storm's
and I think
coming.
that's where I keep going wrong.
Coming.
Because it's just like, nah, sort of done. And you're away.
Yeah,
and you're not getting the hype. And yeah, whereas like you look at some channels and that'd be like a 6 video like whole series.
Yeah. Like,
so yeah, we did that second day. We're just going back round to the top of it, and you know how the windy little forest roads, and you go up and down the hills and all the rest of it. Come down this hill, and there's a big logging truck coming back up. So I was like, all right, popped into a gate hole, stopped. My mate's following me up, and he's probably quarter of a mile behind me or something like that because he's in a TD5 disco, so it's not going to keep up with my TDI camper van with an auto box in it, is it? So he comes down, comes round the corner, sees this logging truck, hits the brakes, pops his brake lines.
Oh no!
And he's in an auto as well, so he couldn't down gear.
What, it's Flexies or is?
No, the actual
the hard lines.
The hard lines.
Oh
yeah.
So they passed MOTs. Yeah,
oh yeah. So I think it's because he stood on it like he absolutely stood on it, popped it, foot went to the floor, pumped his brake fluid out.
Yeah.
And he says to me, he says, I was looking at a brand new Scania or your Land Rover.
Cheers, mate.
So he just pulled to the side, went straight in the back of my Lander, hit the back corner, and yeah, winch bumper to cross member. Happy days. That nearly put me through the windscreen. Smashed the head off the bulkhead and stuff. And yeah, and to be fair to him, his car hadn't even stopped moving before he was at my door going, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Are you at some pace then?
Yeah, well, was it though? Because it's Land Rover on Land Rover, so it could have been doing 30 and it's still...
And it's a TD5, so it ain't going to be going out
It's like hitting two hammers together, isn't it?
Yeah. There's 0 crumple zones.
Yeah, all the force is going to be focused somewhere.
So yeah, it did the back cross member, but luckily, with that one, it's not a Land Rover cross member, because the Land Rover cross member is actually a 1.5 foot further forward than that one.
Right.
So it's just box section.
Oh, nice.
So I've just got to put another piece of box section on that corner. I've got to put straighten one piece of box on the actual body itself. Where the bit of aluminium's rippled, where it's pushed forward, I can put a locker there because it looks deliberate.
It's like Legos.
Well, that's the thing with it. As much as that's a cock-up, it's not a bad thing because that's the beauty of just being able to rivet something together, and it's not a downside because then that's kicked me up the arse to go, well, we'll have a locker there for your recovery gear. The back doors, I'm not chewed about anyway because I was going to get rid of them that year, and I told the insurance guy after they paid me out that I was taking them doors off anyway because the whole hoo-ha was they couldn't replace the doors because they don't make them.
It's not the point. It's meant to be rebuilt to what it was before.
Yeah.
What my plans were for it are none of your business, Mr. Insurance Adjuster.
So yeah, I'm going to put a wall on that, remount the spare wheel, remount the storage box on the back of it. Happy days. And it's not a big fix.
I really want to know what was going through the Scania driver's head. Just like, bellends.
I knew something was going to happen by his face.
Oh.
He saw it coming. He did
You're
that.
looking at waiting for him to go past.
Yeah, I pulled in, and there wasn't even tyre screech because his brakes didn't work. So I just saw this Scania guy go like, followed by boom.
These fucking dickheads in a fucking bang, prick.
So yeah, pulled out the way, moved all the TD5 gear off the road, the truck went past, and there was coolant pissing out of the disco and all the rest of it. No phone signal, nothing like that. So got the rope out, bent his bumper back off the wheel and everything so it was movable, stuck a rope on it, stuck it in low box, and just took him to the nearest village where we had signal. Then spent the next 10 hours.
Your mate hits you and then you drag him out. You are a good friend.
Yeah. It's just metal though, isn't it? It's as much as I've had it 10 years and I've put everything into it, it is just metal.
Yeah.
There's no point getting too emotional about it, is there?
No.
So got back to there. He managed to get trailered away. I got some recovery, but they wanted to do that thing, where they like almost piggyback you and try and fuck
like
you off away from your vehicle.
Yeah.
But I know as soon as you leave that vehicle, it's gone. That is going to some salvage yard that you're never going to see ever again.
Yeah.
So
it's full of really expensive kit.
Yeah. They got me back to Birmingham. I think it was Birmingham. And they're like, oh yeah, it's in a secure yard, this, that, and that. We turned up and the gate was open on a roundabout, nobody there. So I'm like, you can get wrecked if you think I'm going to leave this here.
That won't even make the night there.
No. So it turns out they're like, oh yeah, we're going to get you a taxi and get you back home, and then we're going to deliver your vehicle tomorrow. And I'm like, you can get fucked. So it was one of them ones where I just got a load of ratchet straps out, ratchet strapped everything to make sure it was secure because a couple of the hinges had sheared and stuff. So that was all right. Waited till it got dark. All the lights worked. Just set off through the night.
Don't look right. Move it at night.
100%.
Yeah, man. Even if that in the yard with the gates open, like you could start that thing with bad intentions and a butter knife, couldn't you?
Oh yeah. As much security as you've got it and stuff. It's just
give me 30 seconds.
Even at that, when you start to stand at the front of it and you just go, that winch was that much, that bumper was that much, them lights were that much. Very quickly, you're at $5-6 grand of stuff that you can just unbolt.
Yeah.
That is not a vehicle you leave in a car park.
Well, speaking of which, I was only speaking to, I think it was my sister the other day about some fucking, it was on a post on Facebook, like maybe 2 years ago at Glastonbury. And it was some knobhead had taken his brand new 110 to Glastonbury and he'd taken it into like the public car park. And
I remember this.
You remember the story I was telling you as well? And he'd take this 110 Land Rover there and like overnight, it had just been stripped. In Glastonbury.
They're bold enough to do it, the Land Rover show, so...
Oh, this is what I mean. And it was a post on Facebook, and he was getting all twisty, which I can understand you're upset, but I'm like, dude, come on. No. You can tell... They had the doors, they had the lights, they had the surrounds, they had the grille, they had the bumpers.
Bonnet would take the bonnet on as well.
Bonnet, yeah, and then they gutted the thing. I mean, the steering wheel was all that was left, and the fucking... the plastics.
The wanky Puma engine.
Yeah, all the fucking doors, all the seats were gone, everything. I was like, pretty bold as brass to be taking it from Glastonbury car park. But he was like, I can't believe this has happened. It's a festival for good vibes, man. I'm like, it's full of scousers, not bad.
At the end of the day, as wrong as it is with the Land Rover thefts and stuff like that, it's exactly the same as having $100 grand Rolex on your watch and flashing it around a rough bar.
Yeah,
shit happens.
It's
situational awareness. You don't leave
opportunity.
This. Yeah,
we should be able to. I think it was Andrew Tate that was on about something about this the other day. As much as I'm not a great fan of his, he was saying that I should be able to leave £100,000 on my doorstep and no one should take it. But guess what? We don't live in a fucking perfect world.
And that's exactly what it is. We all sit bitching about how shit state this country is. And then act all shocked when you took something that can be undone with like duct tape, 3 tie wraps, and an adjustable spanner. It's like
some scum stolen my Defender. Did you take any security measures, knowing that they are incredibly stealable and just like an absolute goldmine for anyone that walks past them? Oh no! And I'm like, well, guess what? We don't live in a perfect world, and there are assholes out there that want your shit. So.
And they do like the whole fucking security kits for the hinge bolts and everything.
Yeah. You. There are measures you can take.
There's people out there with 70 grand Defenders that won't put security bolts on. It's like, priorities.
My favourite one's the new one, which is have you seen those posts that go in the ground that go up and down?
Security pole. Keith Lemon did them.
Security pole.
Did he actually? Yeah. The ones that go up and like automatically come
International Businessman of the Year.
Yeah. Do you not remember that?
I've not. No. What? I'm lost, mate. I'm not a Keith Lemon man.
It's on fucking Bo Selector. Shut up, Kedge, you bastard.
I don't remember much about Bo Selector other than Michael Jackson.
Check out my scooter, you motherfucker. Shamone.
And Craig David. He was, my name's Craig David. My bus broke down. Can I use your toilet?
I'm on my UK
Melby
tour.
was a scary spice.
Oh, look at me minge.
Wild shit back then.
You bastard.
That's another one that went full woke and apologised for everything.
Yeah, they all did. Look at David Walliams and Matt Lucas. They're like, we're going to redo Little
No
Britain.
one was off limits, though. That's why it was funny. Everybody got a slice of it.
Literally everyone. It was...
Martin Clune.
I forgot about that. Oh, the Japanese, the Japanese fangirls. Oh, ying ding ding ding, Martin goes.
I wasn't going to do that. You did.
I'll get cancelled for you, too, mate. Don't worry. Oh my god.
Anyway.
Yeah, sorry, we are getting off topic.
I was the one that goes on tangents. Where did we even start this one?
I was on about
Defenders, Stealable, Yard,
Ting, ting, ting.
Birmingham, Drive Home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there we go. Yeah,
Yes.
sorry. Yeah, fuck me. We did get
it's
off
all
topic.
about me.
Yeah. It's my podcast.
I'm the guest.
Get back, Shadrach!
I want to make the funnies.
Yeah, and thanks for cocking up my sodding YouTube now. Looking for who the fuck Shadrach is, and
Yeah, that's him.
Get
not
back,
me.
Shadrach.
That's all him, baby, not me.
One inside. You're
all my related videos and stuff now is Emmerdale. And it's old Emmerdale.
Is it like Zach
awful.
Dingle's 10 best moments?
I'd forgot all about Amos.
Paddy the vet.
top 5 Marlon moments.
Oh god. Anyways, we're getting back to it. So you've and you drive the thing home, and then you just go through the madness with the insurance. Then
Yeah, 6 months. But I think what it had got, they tried to outstubborn me. But because I'd lodged the complaints instantly, they've got so long under their standards.
that they have to get it resolved within a
Yeah.
certain. Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so best thing to do is put an official complaint in before they even do anything.
Straight away.
Yeah, because they're going to dick you about. So you may as well do the 12-week kind of sort it out timescale.
Yeah, you've got the clock's already running. Then yeah.
So yeah, I did that and just went backwards and forwards. They tried to get the vehicle off me, I don't know how many times, and you know as soon as that goes to Copart, it's going to get stripped or sold.
Well, like you said earlier, if you keep the vehicle and don't let them put it in a fucking breaker's yard or into a salvage yard, you hold all the cards. Because the moment you let it go, it's not yours anymore, really. It's owned by them.
At that point, if they start being that way, I wouldn't have wanted to, but I would have been outstubborn them and just gone to fix it myself, fuck off.
Possession's 9/10 of the law,
It's,
isn't it?
it's my car, I'll fix it.
Yeah.
And then do some sort of legal action later on.
Yeah.
But luckily, they put a third-party specialist company.
To insure it.
No, to assess it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So because it was on
fuck.
specialist insurance, because it's not
Not standard.
it's not military vehicle insurance, it's not camper van insurance, it's not modified Land Rover insurance. It had the most.
It's a Fugazi. It's a Fugazi.
It's exactly that.
Fairy
Yeah.
dust. It's
So-
just not landed.
I was on this weird policy that was like heavy modified off-road camper van kind of.
Scroll down to the bottom of the list. Yeah, that's the one.
It was the eBay section of other. With the mobility scooters and
It's got a ramp and
skydiving
everything.
equipment. Yeah.
Everything else.
Yeah. Penis enlarging pills and a paraglider.
Good weekend. I
What a
imagine.
day out that is, yeah. Get caught on a tree.
That's my landing gear. A ground anchor.
Set the land on it, on ships in it.
Just catch the bungee cord. Wang.
Paragliders and Viagra. Navies are weird, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Right.
Anyway, so yeah, we argued the toss with that, and it got to this specialist company, and the guy, at first, they were a bit of an arse with me. After a week of pretty much getting the attitude of, no, I'm not going to let this go. I am winning. He came back and he's like, look, what's the go away price?
The go away price.
The go away price.
You know, they got nothing left when they say.
Because it was just, they're not going to write it off for dinted back doors and a bus cross member.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they had no one to fix it.
That's it. Nobody. Are there any coach builders left?
I don't know, but the problem with the coach builder is
They don't want to know.
they're going to go to the nth degree. They're going to reskin the whole vehicle, and it doesn't need it, but you know they're going to go that way out because they've got to cover their arse and all the rest of it.
And they want to make a bit as well, don't they? They're not doing a job like this unless they're fucking make it worth my while, mate. I got fucking X, Y, and Z queued up out the back to be doing that's making me a fortune. I don't need this fucking thing.
So, and that's what I did. I just basically outstubborned them and just went, whatever, I'll just go and buy another car and I'll keep that one there and we can play this game forever.
I like that. He's bold as brass, man.
Yeah.
I like it. The thing is, you got to play this game with
It's
him.
not my daily car though, so the only thing it was hurting was my social life.
Yeah.
And I'm socially retarded anyway, so it's
Join the club.
We're all was it acoustic?
acoustic. What flavourism have you got? So yeah, it's so out of that one, it was by this point I was already looking at other options. So I'm looking at Land Cruisers and things like that, and what else can I get? And it's just something as a put me on vehicle. And then I went to the Overland show, and Pete Overland van. He spent 3 hours showing me around almost exactly the same van as what I've got now is what he's got. And I'm just looking at it going, like Charlie Sheen, winning. Like, kind of, you look at it, you're like, this has got 2 double beds in it,
All
4 seats. Yeah. And it just works.
Yeah.
I've got one
It
speed.
just works. So yeah, got the insurance money and then went straight out and just obsessed, went all over the country, up Scotland, everything like that, looking at Sprinters, and half of them are rotten that you can put a screwdriver through, and the other half are good.
You didn't fancy an next DHL one then?
No.
She still had got half the stickers on, Shag.
So ended up getting that one, paid a little bit over the odds on it, but the guy who had it, he was meticulous with everything. He even took it to the garage for the washer jets, that kind of...
Wow, he's one of those.
One of those. So as much as it was a builder's van, it was well looked after, because it was his little personal toy kind of thing for towing his trials trucks. So
You can't have nothing better than that, really, can you?
no, got that one. That's been my little obsession for the last 18 months. Eventually, like I say, I'll get back onto the Landy, get that gone, and start going through the toys,
Fucking hell.
clearing up.
I love it, man.
Getting a garden back.
Man, this is the problem with getting guests on like you. We were talking to Dano about lawnmower racing the other day, and I'm like, I want to start lawnmower racing. Now I'm speaking to you, I'm like, I'm going to buy a Sprinter. Right.
The compensator.
I like that. Right, we're going to cut to a short break. But before we get going, massive shout out to the sponsor of this episode. Excuse me, Airedale Finance. Have you got finance outstanding on machinery or equipment or a vehicle? Are you starting to think you're getting a raw deal? Has your situation changed? And do you need it to stretch the term out or shorten it to get it paid off sooner? If any of the above apply to you, get in touch with the guys over at Airedale Finance. They will compare the best rates from loads of different lenders to find the perfect deal that fits you, not what's going to get your salesman a nice little bonus. They're working on behalf of you to get you the best deal. So get in touch with Airedale Finance when you're looking to purchase a car, van, lorry, tractor, manufacturing equipment, construction equipment, commercial property, taking out a business loan, or much, much more. Literally, if you're looking at buying something,
Talk to them first.
talk to them. Don't take it. We've said it before. Don't take the deal they're offering you, because at the end of the day, Mr.
Dealership are cunts.
Dealership. You know, if you're there, it's the finance guy is going to be making a bit on it. The salesman's going to be making a bit on it. The dealership themselves are going to be making a bit on it. You know, and then there's a lot of fat being
Those
added.
little bits add up.
Yeah, well, there's a lot bit of fat being added to this deal, and you can cut a lot of that out by getting in touch with the guys over at Airedale Finance. So even if you've got a deal at the moment that you're thinking, this doesn't really, it suited me at the time, but it doesn't really suit me now. I could do with this getting shortened. I could do it getting it lengthened, get it paid off later, sooner, quicker, whatever. Get in touch with the guys over at Airedale Finance. They're going to sort you out with a fantastic deal, and they're working on behalf of you, not against you. They're not thinking, oh, well, seeing as you as a big, nice bonus.
Juicy number.
No, these guys are working on your behalf to get you the best deal, not just taking the first thing that they go, no, yeah, that'll do. That finance company give us the best bonus if we sign you on with them. So yeah, big up to the guys at Airedale Finance. Check them out with the link in description, a link in the links in the bio as well. Thank you very much. Right, we'll cut our break and we're gonna go get a drink of the week, and we'll be back. Love you, bye. And we're back, and now it's time, as always, for Drink of the Week. Marlon, what have we got? Who got it for us? And what the fuck is it?
We have Salt Surge Citra IPA from our very own Matt Mags.
From Matt Mags. Right. Wow. Go on then, Marlon. Do it. Read the marketing bullshit.
Surge. Much like the intricate serge fabric with its interwoven construction, our beer embodies refinement and sophistication. We've named our session strength IPA to Surge to capture its seamless fusion of flavours and craftsmanship. I'm not reading the rest of it because it's all fucking bollocks.
Me.
Crafted with an abundance of Citra hops, Surge delivers super juicy tropical fruit flavor, reminiscent of the tapestry. It's now fuck off.
Marlon's done. He's done. Go on, then. See what it's like. We could share a can, Marlon.
I'll have a sip and you can have the rest.
It's literally always how it goes. What are you thinking, Rich?
So, being a true Yorkshireman, it's free, so I'll drink it. And that's about it. No, it's
I mean,
Yeah.
you can taste a bit of citrus on it, but is it me or is that a bit bland?
Yeah.
Like there's nothing
It
really.
tastes like every other Citra IPA out there.
You could down that in a wanna,
yeah, that's what I
and
was
there'd be
thinking.
nothing.
It's an easy drink. It's easy drinking.
It's not bad, but it's not good.
It,
It's just there's
Meh. Meh, isn't it?
that's
4.5% of meh.
it's right to be in a 440 can
I've-
because you could drink a lot of it, I think. It's not
Oh,
heavy.
yeah,
It's not heavy.
that you could drink all day, and I know it says 4.5 on it.
It doesn't
but
taste like it, does it?
no,
not-
that tastes like that's like vegan beer.
Yeah.
It's not quite meat.
It's just
It's trying to be meat.
it's just lacking.
It is vegan friendly.
I think
The can's nice. It's got a nice texture to it. But it's
Yeah.
a bit bad when the texture of the can's the best bit of the beer is. I'm a right dick, aren't I?
I'll give it a 3.
Yeah, meh, same as you.
Yeah.
Like, it does nothing.
That's fair. That is
Yeah.
a fair. Yeah.
3.
It's drinkable. It's
well,
not offensive.
If five's okay average, yeah, 3.5.
Yeah.
It's
Alright.
in no means would you. If you got past that and it's cold on a hot day, you wouldn't say no to it.
No, that was my kind of thinking. I was like, hot summer's day. I'd probably take that over a Bud Light. I'm not gonna lie.
As an IPA, that is on par with bottle of Bud as a lager.
Yes.
It's not really got much flavour to it, but it's all right. It's a cold
Very
beer. What's a,
insightful way of putting
Get
things.
back, Shadrach!
I shall never.
Shadrach would
Yeah.
drink it.
Bud.
In my good Christian studio.
Referred to like that.
Yeah, all right. And we're saying 3 out of 5 for Surge Citra IPA by Salt Brewery. When you were saying about being a Yorkshireman, it's free. We were told a story at a shooting show, and I won't mention who told the story, but he was saying, it's like, well, we had one last day on the shoot, and a chap got invited, and he said, like, can you backgun for this? You know, it was quite a few birds to tidy up, and he was like, oh, yeah. Anyway, and as he was shooting, he was putting 2 in, and bang, bang. Oh, you bastards, you fucking, oh, you fucking bastards. He was like, what are you cussing about? He's like, I know it's a lot of birds and it's a lot of work. And you got a 3 day shoot. And he was like, costing me a fortune in cartridges. This is. He won't pay for anything apart from the cartridges.
Oh, I'm tighter than a submarine door. There's no getting around it. It's
You lot up there. I've never known so tight in my life. Oh, dear. All right. Anyway, before we get back into the episode, a massive shout out to the sponsor of this episode, KLJ Services. Much like it's time for, the motorsport, it's also that time of year where the horse box is coming out of hibernation. And you know what the problem is, Marlon?
They've been sat in shit.
Someone's left the handbrake on for 9 months and it's seized, or maybe you didn't have space to store it indoors and now the floors have gone a little bit soft, or the sides are looking like they've swelled up a bit, or one of the wheel bearings making a bit of a funny noise, or you just need to get your trailer, have a good old once over and a service after pulling it out of the nettles. But don't ignore it. Don't bodge it. Get in touch with KLJ Services for all your trailer servicing and repair needs. Ensure safe transport of your horses, livestock, whatever you are moving around with your trailer. KLJ also offer repairing a lot of light commercial, agricultural, and plant, fully mobile as well, so they can work around your schedule and get your wheels back turning as soon as possible.
Imagine not being able to get the handbrake off. What are you going to do with that?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you rock it backwards and forwards, and it's not going anywhere. Even though you told the other person in the situation, don't leave the fucking handbrake on. I've done it before. And then you're like, oh, God. and the wheel bearing seized, or the handbrake stuck on, or there's the
floor's fallen out.
The floor's
and then
gone
the
a
front's
bit,
fallen off.
the floor's gone soft. There's a leak. Some of the sealant's gone wrong. There's a myriad of things. At the end of the day, especially if you're hauling livestock, if you're hauling anything, it is best to make sure your trailer is tip-top condition if you're dragging it around. You might just think, it looks all right. Get your man round. Get KLJ to come round over, give it the once over. He might realise that, you know what? One of these tyres on the inner wall is about to go fucking bang. So, yeah.
Rather be safe than sorry.
And it's a lot cheaper than DVSA bumming you.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're doing trailer work, you're obviously doing a lot of it. And even if you're not doing a lot of it, and you're only pulling it out once a year, being sat up is nearly just as bad as using it every single day. It'll be different types of wear on it and degradation. So get in touch with our sponsor, KLJ Services. The link's in the episode description and links in the bio. Big up to KLJ for sponsoring this episode. All right, let's get back into it.
So this Sprinter, it's
the
not
compensator.
just a normal Sprinter, is it?
No, it's not.
It's kind of like a hybrid-y weird thing between a few different companies.
So it starts off as a normal Sprinter van, and then it gets set to the like you get Land Rover Special Vehicles Department.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they're very special.
you get Mercedes-Benz, then you get like everyone's seen the Pinzgauers and stuff, haven't they?
What's that?
It's like the Germans made a 101,
Oh,
but
cool.
good.
Hell of a bit of kit.
Ah.
So Steyr.
Oh, I know Steyr, yeah.
Yes, it's a Steyr. You get Steyr Daimler Puch,
Yeah.
or however you say it. So it's the same with Merc. So the gearboxes, diffs, things like that, and like the suspension,
beefed up.
Yeah, so it's lifted. I think it's like 5.5 inches from factory.
What?
That's why it sits like that.
It comes out the factory like
Oh,
that.
fuck. I thought you'd done that to yourself.
No, that is factory, and that's why it's so reliable. I haven't dicked with anything that. Yeah, that came out wrong, didn't it?
Me and my van have not dicked with anything, Your Honour.
No, even like the electrical, I won't touch
Oh,
it. So everything's like additional aux beam switch panels, so I don't mess with the original German engineering.
Yeah.
Because it just works.
It pains me to say it.
I am the most die-hard Land Rover person in the world, but the most reliable Land Rover is on a trailer behind my Sprinter. It's like...
You're always getting home.
I didn't realise that was standard then. So that went off.
Yeah, the only thing I've done is put bigger muds on.
I know that comes up. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Comes
And
out
it's
of
like
factory.
it's two-wheel drive. I press the whooshy little button, I've got four-wheel drive. I press another whooshy little button, I've got low box.
Oh, fuck. So somebody bought. Can you buy those? Can you still buy them like that or not?
What, factory 4x4?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2-year waiting list though. And stand by, because a base 4x4 Sprinter's around 80 grand.
What? Is that what that wouldn't have cost that? Surely would it?
Nah, it's 10 years old now.
But even then, it would have been a lot more expensive than a standard Sprinter. I'm assuming. If it's
Yeah. It
Yeah.
is nothing like a Sprinter. The beauty is you get the commonality of a really common Mercedes engine.
Yeah.
You've got the same panels that you get in a DHL van, so they're like 50p.
Yeah.
But it's just if that gearbox goes or the props go.
Ah.
But there is companies now that are starting to, like, if them props went, I'd have custom props done with like Land Cruiser UJs or something like that.
Because you said they are £3,000 a piece.
What? What?
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff where, like, the half shafts have to be balanced and put on properly and all the rest. Because this is the thing. It's so like Land Rover, everything's cheap as shit, or it was cheap as shit.
Yeah.
But you'd have to change it 57 times.
Yeah.
Whereas with the Merc stuff, it's
shout out to all mates.
57 times more expensive, but you change it once.
Ah, yeah. Not great though if you're not owning it forever and ever until it dies though.
18 months of no issues. I am so fucking breaking down on the way home.
I probably did fucking UJs, or I think I probably did every UJ in the diesel P38s weren't so bad.
Because they had no torque. There was nothing there to break anything. There was no power.
Hush your
no
serpent
torque.
mouth.
Half the time the cunt didn't work.
Yeah, I reckon I did all, when I had the V8, I probably did all 4 UJs probably twice, maybe nearly 3 times. So, yeah. Okay.
It's like the Toyota thing, isn't it? The Toyotas are hellish expensive to fix, but they don't break often.
Yeah.
That's it. That's why you would never set up a garage specialised in Toyota. Because they don't fucking break.
Well, look at Scotty Fair now. When he went to Morocco or wherever, where did he go in that Land Cruiser?
I'll be honest, I've not kept up with it, to be honest, for obvious reasons. But yeah,
But they do. It's as much as the mechanical's awesome. Toyota's rot.
Yeah,
They do rot.
So do they rot in different ways. The Land Rovers, don't they?
Yeah. So if you look at, like, say, an older Toyota, you don't really see many old Toyotas on the road.
No.
When was the last time you saw a 25-year-old Hilux or a 25-year-old Land Cruiser? You do see them because they're different.
You see 10 times as many Defenders.
How many Defenders do you see to Land Cruiser 80s?
Yeah. But then there were more Defenders over here than...
Yeah.
Greg's still rocking around in that Carina.
The Carina. The mighty Carina.
What's that? That's nice.
I think there's only one of like 4 left in the country or something.
Because nobody else is stupid enough to keep
I didn't
going.
even know what a Carina was until he pulled up in it. I was like, what the fuck is this? Mixmaster G? He's like, it's the mighty Carina. I was like, it's a pussy wagon.
But yeah, the Toyotas, it pains me. It really pains me because I am so diehard Land Rover. But I think the next... It's to the point now where a modern Land Rover, technically, like your Defender, it is probably the best off-roading Land Rover that Land Rover's ever made.
That's fucking amazing.
Like, you put that rock crawl in. Like at Billing, we were stood on the mud run at Billing, and we watched car after car after car after car, and then there was 3 brand new Defenders in a row pulled up to the mud room, and you heard everyone go quiet and start smirking. They were all on road tyres, and you watched them all jack the suspension up, and we were just like, this is going to be fun. Let's see the
they were air reg.
Fuck off.
Oh, yeah. None of these coil springs, peasants.
I take a lot of shit on this show for having a brand new Defender, god damn it.
It's like the good aids.
Do you know how many people are giving me shit for my Passat?
This is what happens when you get a dodgy beard.
None.
So yeah, these 3 new Defenders rocked up on the mud run, and everybody was like, road-bound tyres, Gucci cars. We've just watched umpteen modified old school Defenders, TD5s, get stuck. Everybody's got pulled out on that line, and everyone's like, you're going to get
fun.
Absolutely They walked it. All 3 of them just walked it. They didn't even try.
The technology might not be the most reliable thing in the world, but it does.
When it works.
It does have its fucking place.
Yeah, when it works, mate. It
the
fucking
new
works.
Defender is the iPhone 27 Max. It's an amazing bit of kit, but as soon as it's 3 years old, you chop it in for another one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I'm gonna be.
It will never have that nostalgic. I can fix this with a stern look.
Absolutely not. I've looked under that engine bay and I'm like, nope. He looked at it and he was like, oh fucking hell.
Yeah, can't wait to take that DPF out.
And it's like the old Defenders and stuff like that. I'm not a mechanic by any stretch. It's like bush mechanic me off of a lane. I once did it on Billy Mudrun where I ripped my rear axle off the trailing arm. And I got rear steer on a Defender. How Gucci's that?
She got high cast all the fuck.
I got them whistling and flagging. It's now, fuck this, I've got momentum. I'm still going. So I Tokyo drifted that out the mud run.
You wonder if you know.
Oh, I was singing that. All I could do was my mud tread going against me rock sliding.
Oh.
So I got it off, got off there, got the high lift jack out. I jacked the axle straight. Realistically, I could have probably put the brakes on, put it in reverse, and driven the axle straight. In hindsight, did that. Got a couple of ratchet straps. Ratchet strapped the high lift at the chassis end. Ratchet strapped it around the back of the axle. I have now got a new trailing arm.
He's still driving
Bush
around now.
Mechanics 101. Yeah, that lasted 4 years. I'm only joking. I'm joking.
Pass MOT. Yeah, that's sturdier than the original.
That was an expensive MOT, that was. But no, that got me off of the off-road site. It got me all the way to the local pub, went inside, and had a load of beers and rang the RAC.
Yeah, whereas if mine goes beep beep, no, I'll be like, well, that's nope then.
if I was in a proper shit at the fan scenario, I could have driven home.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been ideal, and I would have done it slowly, but you can still bush mechanic one of those.
I have to press the little like flight flight
SOS,
switch.
help me.
Yeah, I have to press a little flight switch. Little drop down comes down. I have to press a little red button, and I speak
And then you put the oxygen on.
Hello?
Speak to Marjorie.
God?
Excuse me, man in the roof lining. I found myself in a bit of a predicament, you see. What have you done? Well, I'm fucked.
The light came on.
One of the peasants.
The lights come on.
I've run out of AdBlue and it won't start.
I haven't paid my subscription for the tracker. My heated seat warranty run out.
What is that with Tesla?
Oh, they've Tesla,
There's a
BMW and Mercedes
Beamer.
were doing it, but I think they've walked it back now because I think it was the EU that were like, no, you can't do that.
And have you seen it if you fix it yourself? The audacity. You fixed your car. No supercharge for you, peasant.
Yeah, you follow Rich Rebuilds.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just the drama that bloke has had over the years with Tesla. And he's like, hey, this is Elon Cuck Musk. He hates me. And he hates me doing what I'm doing.
I'm amazed. You know, when you watch some of the stuff that Elon Musk does and how much of a boyo he is with like certain things.
Yeah.
And then he's paid to play for fast charge.
Yeah.
And can't fix it yourself. The guy, the Mr. Innovation himself, don't fix it yourself.
Yeah, he's literally taken the sort of Apple mentality of build up the walled garden and you have to stay within our ecosystem. No fucking, we don't have any cross compatibility. We don't use their chargers. No, you have to use our chargers. Much like Apple, but now Apple have got cucked out by the EU and they're like, we're using
USB-C, let's fucking go.
They're like, we're using USB-C because we wanted to, okay?
Guy, ISIS behind them with the with the jumpsuits and everything.
This was our
image
decision.
right there.
This was our decision.
Yeah,
Nodding to the camera, Morse code blinking. We wanted the USB-C. You can't see the blinking. This is a podcast. I'm used to YouTube.
But the ISIS guy would be like Angela Merkel's face.
That's a challenging wank.
That is a hard-faced woman. That is, Jesus. What is she? What is she? The first chancellor, isn't she? Yeah, I was going to say Fiora.
Next Hitler.
Whoa.
Not your first choice.
First choice. So I was going to say, what talk me through? You've got obviously we alluded to it earlier. You've got the MAN.
No, DAF.
DAF. Sorry, I'm sorry.
DAF.
I always get them mixed up because it's just 3 letters, and in my brain I'm like, you have the 3-letter lorry.
I can't tell if it's better or worse because it's analog. So it doesn't. Well, it doesn't go.
Oh, you didn't get that. You get that as your text tone.
It's
PTSD.
Yeah, it's the same as the.
It's that is.
The
I mean,
P38
technically,
bong.
You know, it's the P38. It's not even a bong. It's all. Have you ever listened to a P38? A lot?
No.
It's oh, window not set. Sunroof not set. Low something.
I will fucking unset the sunroof in a minute.
Yeah,
the DAF, right? So a lot of people will say the tonner is shit because they use it in the services for what they were using it for. But technically, once you've changed to a bigger set of wheels and tyres and put a longer, if you can get the 6-speed box, the bigger box for it and get the ratios just right, because the first gear is a crawler gear.
Right.
Pointless. Put the bigger tyres onto first is a first, and then you can actually cruise at a reasonable speed. It's a Cummins 6BT. It's like the best engine ever, isn't it? I mean, there is the villages in Africa that are powered off that thing.
Yeah, fucking right.
That is a good motor.
It's a fantastic engine.
It could do with locking diffs. That would make it really, really good. And I am looking because apparently they have got them axles on coaches that have a locking diff. So if I could get even just a rear locker would be nice. That would help out massively. And then from there, it's a crude basic. It is the TDI of 4x4 trucks.
Yeah. It's I mean, I know people have a lot of shit to say. Oh, Cummins is just popular because it's popular because it's popular.
Yeah,
it's popular because
it's like the LS. It's popular because it's fucking reliable.
And it was built for years, and it's really easy to fix.
It just works.
And it's mechanical. This is the main thing about it, isn't it? It's like it's like one about earlier, the 606, the 200 TDI. It's mechanical. It's
Pump
like,
goes round, fuel gets injected, boom, sorted.
But at what point does it go full circle with all these rules and regulations, and you can't pay to play when you've got to have a 3-year-old car constantly? No. I can't do it.
No.
It's only because I get a work van every few years that
Same as
I
me.
drive something modern.
Think I could fucking afford that thing right there?
I don't drive
Right.
anything modern. Like, my newest car is a 58 plate.
That Sprinter's the newest thing I've had for, I don't even know how long, decades.
Yeah.
But it's like to the point now where our last drives an all road and it is a nice motor, but it's like it jams the brakes on when it thinks it sees someone. It's like, if Just Stop Oil's in the road, I don't need your car to hesitate. It's like,
I don't need you to stop. They're getting flattened.
yeah. So it's like at the point now where I'm starting to look at like 40-year-old vehicles. When you think 40-year-old vehicles, you think, oh, that's from the 60s. It's this. No, I'm old as shit. That is 1984. There's some decent motors out there. So you get like
a 1990
well,
Escort.
get a Merc 190.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so fucking
That is
cool.
gangster. One of
They're
them
so
Cosworths or
cool.
Evos.
They are.
That is a
fucking-
nice motor.
even just a standard 190.
Yeah.
They can look fucking banging.
Yeah, G-Wagon.
The G fucking.
It's the German Defender is a it's a nice, but you put an OM606 in one of them,
Yeah.
and that
Even a 6.3 biturbos.
I
I'm
mean,
like,
I'm happy with the Range Rover Classic because I don't mind that if something happens, I can make it work. But you know, when it's like the missus and kid, it's just got to work.
yeah.
So
This is the whole thing I've got with her. Like, we have kids. I'm like, we're going to have a really cool P38. And she's like, no, we're fucking
You
not.
can have a cassette.
No, I don't know what fucking, probably some Korean fucking misery box I expect like everyone else.
Don't do it. Don't. I will think so much less of you.
Oh, I know. I'm already thinking less of myself just thinking about it. But yeah.
but now with all that shit, I don't see how it. I'm hoping it's going to carry on the way it's going, and the EV is going to fall on its ass.
It will.
And Sadiq Khan and his minions and all the rest of it are going to carry on trying this paid-for-play thing and just get absolutely bummed by the public.
On that vibe, do you guys watch the Blade Runners?
Matt Hardy, what a legend.
Rich showed me earlier because I had no idea about this.
There's Blade Runners. I don't know. Why are they called Blade Runners? Because they run around with blades and cut the fucking things.
I don't know. Maybe it just sounded cool. You know, you're just like, what we're going to call the team, guys? And they had a meeting in the garage, and they had minutes and everything. And it's like
They're on their AGM.
The Super Friends. Shut up, Steve.
I've got dodgeball in my head. There's Phaser, Laser, Taser, and John.
We are the Purple Cobras, and we will
Cut down Euler's cameras. But no, them guys, it's one of them things where, and as well, I'd encourage anyone to just sling them a tenner. Because at the end of the day, they're
saving the world.
thin end of the wedge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they can nobble it at their end, then it stops all the other towns and cities. And because once the infrastructure's in there, it's pay per mile.
Yeah.
End of.
Yeah.
And there is no getting round tracking. I do it for work. The ANPR camera system, once that is nationwide and all the rest of it, there is no privacy. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing.
I've seen some. They got the sawzall. They cut the fucking pole down. I saw one bloke. He was like, he just opened up the fucking.
But what they've got to remember is
consumer board and had a pair of Knipex, and he was like, I was like, holy shit!
that was a brand new set of Nipex. All he had to do was isolate that before he did it.
I know. It went.
We
snap.
saw one with dog shit and expandable
foam.
foam.
Expanding foam that I've seen the blowtorch on the end of the pole just melt in the camera.
But what they've got to do is if you remember, when they cut the pole down in Minecraft, if they cut the cables as well, it'd make a lot harder job to fix it.
in Minecraft.
And
Yeah.
like when the sticker and blowtorch the lenses, they are changeable lenses. So in Minecraft, if they actually went beyond that, it would cause a lot more damage.
I saw this one guy, and he had a van full of the fucking actual cameras, and I was like, I can't support it.
But in Minecraft,
I can't support. I can't support whatever. La la la. It's very bad. But he literally had a van full of them, and he parked them over a bridge, and he was just throwing them in the river. I was like, oh my god, dude!
he's recharging the eels.
I was like, man, the fish. I was like, the EA are going to be on your ass, and they don't fuck around.
It's catch-22 because it's like, I know I've had some small part in paying for that and paying to have it fixed and paying to have it replaced, but then the other part of it is crack on, get rid of all this shit, because at some point it's not cost effective to the point where it just will never work for them.
Yeah. They really are going to town on them. And I think the ones that's just like, he's got the paint in the little sprayer, and he's like, ha 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 ha. And I'm like, oh, you bastards.
It's the banter. That Matt Hardy, it's the banter.
Yeah.
It's the fact that he knows he's doing it. They know he's doing it.
They got no proof. And he's there just like, oh, fucking hell, mate. Somebody's done another one. They've cut down
Sadiq
another
Khan, you
camera.
rat.
Fucking brilliant.
Oh, look, he's here with his security. Oh, yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah, sorry, word, wanker.
That's what gets me as well. They've got CP going out with them that are like,
Yeah.
they're trying to play Billy Big Bollocks. It's like, at what point did you like get passed up for every decent CP job in the world and you're protecting a fucking guy fitting a camera?
I look at those people and I'm just like, I get that you're doing a job, mate.
It's like, it's one step up from Weatherspoon's kind of doorman.
Like, just, yeah, take...
In fact, no, I apologise. That's insulting to Weatherspoon's doorman.
I do look at them and just think, bro, you've just sold your fucking soul.
The cunts in speed vans as well. Fuck them.
Yeah, it's the boys that hang their, the decorators that hang out their dust sheets. I just need to let this hang out, mate.
I love a bit of civil disobedience. And I think that's one thing, as being British, we shit at.
Yeah, no, I've all long said this. The French, say what you will about the French. The French people.
The wind changes direction too quickly, and there's tractors on the motorway.
They're like, you know, fuck it. No, you know,
It's impressive.
Look, you want to change the speed
If
on
they
the
put that
motorway?
much effort into fighting.
They're like, they put the price of a bus up like 10 pence. They're like, not on my watch, Macron.
My favourite one by
Let's
far,
put the
though,
shit.
is when the firemen were kicking off.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What were they kicking off? Oh, does it matter?
I don't know, but
price of
was
croissants.
it Belgium? The Belgian fire brigade against the police is the funniest thing I have ever seen. They have literally got the stormtrooper riot police out with the barbed wire and all the fences and all that jazz. So then the firemen get this fire suppressing foam out, make shitloads of foam, and then get the big fans and blow the foam at the riot police while constantly sprinkling them from overhead. So they are stood there, not allowed to move, soaking wet in riot gear while having foam looking like a shit Michelin man.
That's like psychological warfare. That's just breaking them.
While
That's a hell week.
While putting the fire engine there going, buy that man a pint.
I love it. I love to see all this stuff over there in Europe when all the farmers are kicking off.
Oh, the farmers. When you see them and it's like, we put some barbed wire up. It's like, it's a fucking tractor. What's that going to do?
That's the thing. I'm looking at that tractor and I'm like, all he's got to do is lock the doors. And we're killers. You're not stopping him.
It's like, oh yeah, we brought a water cannon. It's like we brought poo.
Yeah. You're not stopping Lehimeyer.
We brought a lot of poo.
They're like, oh, do you like your motorway? I think it would be great as a seedbed. So I'm going to start.
They got the tankers on turnaround.
What got me is when they put the marquee up and they're just doing food in the middle of the motorway and just like feeding everybody and shit like that. It's like, yeah, we brought logistics with us.
They basically were just like, shit, we're going to shut down Paris. That's what we're going to do. We're going to block all the roads, all the arteries into Paris, and we're going to starve. It's like, literally, it's like war. It's like, we're going to starve them out. That's how we're going to win.
It's like we kind of got that kind of gesture going in. There was a bit of momentum and all the rest of it. It's like, so what we're going to do is we're going to cause a ruckus at 9 o'clock on a Sunday night when no one's about.
Yeah, that's it. Like,
better at 7 o'clock on a Monday morning.
Yeah. I think I've been to one of these protests years ago at Morrison's depot where like, a load of tractors come down and blocked it all off, and you just had a couple of tanker drivers that were there like, well, you're going to pay paid by the hour. So
the supermarkets are due for it.
Yeah.
In Minecraft, they need some damage.
Yeah. This is the point where I've got to be a capitalist piece of shit and shut the fuck up because I got the job.
They're just they're rinsing everybody on both sides. Record profits on top of record profits on top of record profits.
If you want to talk,
fuck off.
We can get on the British cast. I've not got a fucking horse in that race, so we can kick off about Centrica all day long on that twat with his big mustache, the prick. Well, the thing is, I take my £9 million a year. I think that's a fair salary, and I'm like, fair salary? No, my friend. Fuck off. Yeah. Oh, we're in an energy crisis, yet you've made record profits.
Yeah, that is bullshit.
Crazy.
I think it's all deliberate, though.
Or we go down the rabbit hole.
To control.
Yeah, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed that you had a conspiracy podcast and you waited till weeks after to talk to me. I have tinfoil for everyone.
Would you go as far? Would you say you're a prepper? Or you say you're prepared?
So in Minecraft again, I've edged away from it because, unfortunately, it's been tarnished by the nutters.
Have you watched Preppers?
I know a lot of the people on Preppers.
What, on the American?
Oh, not the American, on the UK one.
The American one's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Every single one of their things is called the Alamo. They are.
And we know what happened there.
And we've called it the Alamo. And I'm like, really? Just like the last 12 before you, mate?
Yeah, so I bought this narrowboat called the Titanic, and yeah, it's going well. Bar's fully stocked. It's a shitter, innit? I mean,
Yeah.
There's a difference between the American prepping, which is impressive because that is some weaponized autism.
You are completely right.
But it's like, the way I look at it is, you got a spare wheel on your car, haven't you?
Yeah.
Why are you planning on having a flat tyre?
Yeah, I suppose.
Have you got RAC cover? You're planning on breaking down.
Yeah, I do.
Have you got car insurance? You're going to pile it into a wall or what have you.
You're preparing for the worst.
Yeah,
worst
like,
eventuality.
But that's accepted. Whereas when COVID came and everybody's doing the 2 meter thing and queuing in like snake patterns around the car park and wearing a fucking homemade dust mask from John's underpants and shit like that, it's ridiculous when you look back at it and it's just like, well, I didn't do that because I've got the common sense to have a freezer full of shit and and enough electricity and generators and power banks and stuff to keep the freezer going. Is it crazy? Like, I work in a lot of old people's houses. They've all got pantries.
Yeah.
Because they know what it's like to be rationed.
Yeah.
That's true, actually.
We have lived too soft, too easy for too long. And that's all it is.
The more I think
We're
about
slack
it,
as fuck.
the more I think about it, the more I'm like, does it really hurt to have a fucking, few kilos of rice knocking about?
Or a fucking bunker
There's
buried
some-
in the garden.
Yeah, we went down this rabbit hole, Marlon. You can't.
When you get your digger,
It's not about the bunkers that are buried. It's the caches full of... Never mind.
Yeah, it's a weird one to go down.
It
and the
is
more
a
I
fine
think,
like Saturday, power went off at my house on Saturday.
no problem. No problem for
No
you.
dramas whatsoever. And it's like, yeah, we've got a few power banks. YouTuber, got some power banks. Got an Anchor one.
yeah, fuck
Really-
off.
really
And you
good
got yours
customer
really
service.
fucking
A
quickly.
day and a half it was with me.
Yeah, that cunt.
How'd that work out for you?
Only
I
4
can't-
months.
Do you know what? I can't believe you had such bad... I think it's because a lot of these companies...
Don't care about
It's
me.
like TikTok Shop. They'll fill a warehouse full of this absolute stupid shit like a printer or whatever it is, then bombard it and sell the lot. So I bet you've bought the power bank that's not the favourable model when they've got a sale on another one. And they're just concentrating on
They
that.
had the big sale on everything, and I just bought the biggest one.
Yeah.
And
It is the nuts though.
obviously-
Now you've got it. It is the nuts,
Oh,
isn't it?
it's absolutely fantastic. There is no issue. Like, we can go anywhere with it. It'll power fucking anything from the air fryer to our fucking hair straighteners, hair dryer, the electric blanket, the heater.
But like with that, there's how many hundred cyber attacks a day on the grid? It is a thing. A day in, day out, cyber attacks. What happens when the power goes off? We're a bit accustomed to it not going off these days. I mean, when you were a kid, they went off a few times, didn't they?
Yeah.
But like now, it doesn't
That's
really
usually-
happen.
Never happens.
So
Never
it's like I've
happens.
got a power cut and first aid cupboard in the house. So it's like it's got all the boo-boo kit, it's got all that jazz, some paracetamol and whatever. But then it's also got the lanterns, the candles, the this, the that, the other. I've got the power banks. If it goes a bit further than that, I can kick the Jenny in and it powers the house and all the rest of it. But it's just little things like that where you're just like, it doesn't really cost anything in the grand scheme of what
No.
you spend in life.
Yeah.
It's not a lot. Why wouldn't you just make a little
You've
bit
just
of
spent
effort?
20 grand on flooring.
My
what's it?
lovely wood floor is not going to be worth a wank when society crumbles and the raiders are at the door.
You need a 767 in your life,
Yeah, I just
not a Boeing.
They've hit the other one. But nah, to me, it's common sense. I'm not going to get to the point where the Americans do, where they go, I can live here for 57 years underground with my children reproducing. It's like,
They'll start
No.
coming out a bit squiffy after Generation 3, aren't they?
They've already done that, haven't they?
Yeah.
The Americans.
DIY SOS with Josie Fritzl.
A man with a shovel and a dream.
And before I forget, Liam, LMB Logistics, he got me onto you guys.
Did he?
Yeah, because he's in his cab all day and he's like, oh yeah, you got to listen to these,
These fucking idiots that just sit in their shed and talk absolute bollocks.
And then the worst bit is, I was talking to him on the way down here. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm on my way down there to have a bit of a chat with them. And he's like, hey, yeah. He's like, I told you about them. I was like, I knew it was somewhat. I can't remember. My brain's just a horrible place. It's like the worst fulfillment centre ever. There's shit on all the different shelves.
The more I find this, the more I know. I don't know where it is. I'm like, I know who that man was in the 70s, but
I have got like the finest flashlight with the best, brightest LED in it, just pointing in random directions. And if you are not in that beam, it's just gone. It's somewhere in there. We can flash the light in that direction at some point, but
I can go on my phone and remember exactly what month I saved that meme and get it out for a very specific scenario of which me and a friend are speaking, so I can be like, that's so on point. Do you think I can fucking remember, like, where did I put my keys? Like, what the fuck?
You are a useless cunt.
Yeah, so when society does crumble, I am going to be fucking useless. But I think there's a lot to be said for, like,
and that's another
I think there's
reason.
a difference between prepping and being prepared. Like,
Definitely.
Prepping's definitely got this negative connotation
and
with it.
The prepping seems to be the people that wear, like, 1990s jungle DPM with shit Doc Martin boots and a Chinese zombie knife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, or you could just, like, get some power banks and some common sense stuff.
Yeah, some rice, some noodles, maybe some water.
I've got 7 crossbows and some shit DPM. Okay, but do you want to just get some food for your family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends how far you go with it. There's some merit to some of it, but you tend to find it's like the same people that put, like, lift blocks under the suspension, and it just looks good. It looks like you got a lift kit.
It means
You
nothing.
definitely.
It's
It's
not
not
worth
the
the
same.
wank.
It's not the same. There's ways you go about things, isn't there?
Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking about getting a load of MREs, but I think I just end up eating them because, like, we had them on the show years ago, and I was like, man, these are pretty nice. Like,
No, the new ones are banging.
oh, don't tell me
In
that.
them bags, them new bagged ones rather
Yeah.
than the boxed ones.
Yeah.
Some decent meals
Yeah,
in there.
that's what we had, wasn't it? And they're
yeah.
also
You wouldn't
proper
want to eat
expensive.
Yeah, you won't want to eat the same thing every day, day in, day out.
Like, for what they cost to what they are, I'm like, the cost to, like, taste ratio, I'm like, this is bullshit. I am not
Or-
paying 19 quid for a day's worth of food.
No, but I think with something like that, though, is I look for field strip stuff. So if I'm, like, at a show or something, you'll just buy the main meals.
Oh, you can, like,
You don't need the sundry
That's-
pack. You
no,
don't need the dessert.
Because the
you don't
biscuits
need
were
the...
shit.
But I like the little mints.
They're all gone now.
Oh, what?
Biscuit browns are not a thing.
Thank God for that.
Oh,
The little mints and all. Yeah, it's all changed. All changed.
The main meals is all you fucking need.
yeah,
the banging Korean one.
breakfast.
Banging
The
curry.
breakfast
the
is good.
breakfast, yeah.
Oh,
The all day breakfast and the curry. Yeah, winning.
I was remember that Polish one we had. It had like its own self-heating thing. It was like some.
There was like a
The
mobile
American
bomb.
ones are like that.
Oh, they? You
Yeah,
could,
the
like,
worst one I've had's a French one though. You read the menu and like, oh, this is posh, this is nice, and then you're like,
with France now.
This
Yeah.
is gruel with side of gruel and on cigarette.
And it's got the snails and the frogs.
I think it's like a small bit of red wine, an onion, a small baguette, a cigarette, and then whatever this mush is.
Well, I mean.
Yeah, uncivilized Englishman.
Right, so we have strayed way off the Sprinter.
Yeah.
drone warfare.
They're trying to turn the frogs gay.
Alex Jones, he is a national treasure really for America, isn't he? He's like, he openly admits he's got brain damage and
I'm a little retarded.
Did you see that thing though where they've caught the guy from CIA or whatever admitting that it was a fit up for him?
Really?
Yeah.
What, with the Sandy Hook job, you mean? Or
Just in general.
just everything?
Yeah, he basically spoke a bit too much truth.
What?
So they basically pushed him in a position where, and he openly says, we took the legs out from under him and took all his money away and he's everything like that.
But he ain't stopping.
Oh,
Oh, he won't stop.
No, of course he won't.
Even if he's just not got it in him. It's But it just shows you, doesn't it, that they did a cracking job of taking the wind out of his sails and saying, yeah, you said Sandy Hook, this, that, and the other, and
They're a crisis actors.
so yeah. Who's next?
I don't know who's like big on the who's big in a conspiracy scene at the moment. Again, there isn't really much of a conspiracy scene anymore because
it keeps getting shut down. Like TikTok's a cunt and all.
Or how much of it keeps like you remember you got called every name under the sun if you went, I don't trust these vaccines. It totally works. It totally stops you dying. It totally keeps you safe. You'll never catch it or spread it. And then a year later, it's like, well, it won't stop you catching it. It won't stop you spreading it.
Remember
but, we make money off it.
Remember when one of the symptoms was not having any symptoms? What the fuck?
Do you wake up tired in the morning?
Yeah. Oh, God. I've had my 7th booster. I'm like, bro, can we stop that?
Yeah. Mum and Dad are on about, we're getting on another booster. Like, stop! Fucking
My
stop.
missus
You
had
don't
every
fucking need
one
it.
of them jabs and boosters and all the rest of it. And she was ill every time she had one. I got COVID. I've had worse hangovers. And I am at the most at risk. I'm 20 stone. I am at risk. He was like, the thing is, don't be overweight.
I had both of my jabs only because I could go on fucking holiday.
Same as me. And I wish I hadn't. I wish I hadn't.
It made me tired and a bit out of breath. That was about it. She got it in bed for a week.
I love the great rebrand that it's had recently, by the way.
Oh, I have not kept up
whatever.
Is it like Bud Light?
Pride flag.
They've rebranded it.
They got Kid Rock to do it.
It's all our drinks, Bud Light. I'm like, oh, we've had a bit of a change of tune, haven't we, Anheuser-Busch? No, it's the 100-day cough now. That's his great rebrand. Brilliant.
100-day cough.
100-day cough, because you can't test for it anymore unless you want to pay for it. Nobody wants to pay for it. So what we'll just stop doing is calling it COVID.
So it doesn't exist
And
anymore.
we'll just call it the 100-day cough. Yeah, apparently my granddad was telling me, he was like, oh yeah, it's the 100-day cough. And I'm like, we had something similar to this a couple of years back, if you remember, Granddad. He was like, oh, it can't be. Can't be. I'm like, short of breath, feel tired, you've got a cough. Oh, what could this be? I don't know.
It's all fucking...
Well, we've managed to press this one, so no one's going to get to see this podcast, haven't we? Well done. I had to bring it up, didn't I?
Trust me, we've said wild shit, and we've not.
We're going to have that blue banner over the fucking thing now.
No, they got rid of all that. Oh, that's
It just shows it as well, though. You saw the figures earlier when I put that boomstick on.
Yeah.
Did it just?
No.
It
was on for an
anything.
hour, 0 views.
What? Because you were shooting on TikTok?
No,
Yeah.
it would. No, you weren't even shooting.
I put
on
the
your
Mossberg
shoulder.
over my shoulder.
What?
0 views. It didn't even go to the public. I got 3 views, and that was me, you, and your lass.
That's insane.
They would not show it. And that's the problem with the stuff that I waffle about every now and again, is it doesn't tick the boxes. So although I can get my numbers up where it's getting thousands of views, like the worst one, I did was it 10 skills or something at the beginning of COVID and went on a bit of a rant. It got 18,000 views in the first day.
And then just what? Newt.
I got 50 views for the next week.
Flatlined. Right. Here's my conspiracy rabbit hole for this.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
For TikTok, right? I'm TikTok. I'm a Chinese company, right? And
Oh, yeah?
I want to see the downfall.
I wonder what that
I want to see the
fucking accent was.
downfall of capitalism, the US democracy, everything. Is I'd be like, you know what? I'll perpetuate all the conspiracies because I want the US to all of Western civilization to turn on itself and not believe anything and not believe the government and instill this great distrust, I should say.
That is one of their agendas, though.
But why are they? But why would you you'd be like, hey, guess what? Here's a conspiracy. And they'd be like, nope, shut that down.
So the video that got taken down of ours,
Because we said
it was a black screen and it literally said, down into the rabbit hole we go, conspiracy theories, let's go, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Take it down.
Mad, isn't it?
weird. I don't know.
I appealed, it's back up.
Oh, yeah, but it's like that one
It'll cut
that
your
I did
reach.
earlier. I can put that up tomorrow and it'll do exactly the same. There's
Whereas
just something in it that
the one-
the AI picks up.
I put up of you shooting,
But you're
has now done 1,400 views.
But we're tiny.
But you've got 1,000 followers and
Yeah.
got 1,400 views. I've got nearly 70,000 followers on that platform, and it's done a fraction because
It's hidden.
they've
isn't
pushed
it?
me away from doing that.
They want you to go down the road.
Yeah.
You're on your path.
Fucking
Yeah.
hate TikTok.
That's why it is just the bushcraft, the camping, the vehicles, the builds, and I keep it kind of to that. I don't put the hunting and the self-sufficiency on there so much now.
And,
It's like, read between the lines. You've got to have a bit of common sense to kind of say what we're doing and how we're doing it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't openly say, which is a bit shit, because it also means that they're winning.
Yeah.
you have to censor yourself.
Self-censorship is the worst censorship, isn't it?
I think with stuff like that is, if you're going to go on that niche, you've got to be full retard.
Yeah, you just got to go all in.
Yeah.
From the day one.
And then you're so far into it that you're just untouchable because people will search that niche and you will come up.
Yeah, you got to listen. Hillary
There is-
Clinton, Bill Clinton, they're on the planes.
You see the Bohemian Grove one that he did, though?
Yes.
I mean, you can call him all the names under the sun, but he has literally got them doing the rituals and worshipping owls and...
There's
It
always...
is. Did you see it?
No.
There's always a nugget of truth.
So
You got to look through all the madness and all the craziness and get past his mental disorders. And in there, right at the very bottom, is a nugget of truth. And he's just built upon that, which is what he does.
Yeah, he's just not got the best way of putting it out there, has it?
No.
It's like when,
he's
he's shouting about put the chemicals in the water that turns the freaking frogs gay. But it turns out there is loads of toxic waste going in the water and it's changing the frogs to a different gender.
Yes.
It's the way he said it is wrong, but technically he is right.
Yeah.
It's one of those, isn't it? He could have put it across
But
a lot better, but it's a lot funnier the way he does put it across.
And like with the whole Bohemian Grove thing, so what he did, and the reason I started watching him is he actually broke into this whole where all the politicians, all the media, all the celebrities, and all the rest of it
Put some fluoride in the water.
Yeah, well, they all go and do this
owl effigy and the is it baby's coffin? And,
the burning stuff, and they're all doing funny dances and handshakes and he's literally filmed
Sounds a bit
it.
like Harry Krishna.
There is no denying it. He filmed it. Then he confronted the people afterwards.
The guy was like, "You are not." What did he call him?
He's like, "You are untrustworthy. You took an understanding when you went in there." He's like, "Nah, I just broke in."
Oh,
he's like, "Well, I disrespect you."
That was it. That's what he said.
I disrespect you.
I don't respect you. I don't respect you.
It's like, yeah, you disrespect it, but I'm getting the word.
Announce. Right, back onto the fucking Sprinter. You did what nobody else has done. There's a T6 pop top on the top of it.
I can't take credit for that. That has been done. It's just not a thing that you would choose to do. Is put the total wrong pop top on your van.
Because you want that to be watertight.
Oh yeah, that's you're cutting a giant hole in an expensive vehicle, and then putting something that shouldn't be on it onto it.
How did that feel? The first cut with the grinder or the sawzall? Were you like, well, we're here now?
So I paid a man.
I don't blame you. I would as well.
Ironically, it leaked, so I had to redo it. So I should have just done it myself. And then it's like the pods on the side. So them side pods that you're pointing out earlier, that's to make the van wider so I can put a double bed in the back sideways. And I paid a man. And they leaked. So I redid them myself.
They literally cut the panel out, don't they?
Yeah, they cut it out like you're putting a window in. But instead of putting a glass window in, it's a fiberglass pod that then sticks out another like 3-4 inches. So it doesn't sound like much, but 3 inches, you can do a lot with that, right?
You keep telling yourself that.
You get 2 of these 3 inches. Oh yeah, in bed that makes a right difference.
Oh fuck.
So yeah, that allows me to slip my length in there, right? And I am comfortable.
In all the
It's a nice place to be.
In car parks, like
I'm in there.
Picnic
I'm warm.
areas.
I'm comfortable. I have my smug little face.
Right.
I can listen to your neighbours going, "Oh, look at the mud tyres on that."
What do they say? Fucking look at the tyres on that.
I woke up this morning on the street outside his house like a proper bum. Like, worst fanboy ever.
We did offer to put you in a fucking hotel, but you're like, no, I've got better
I
one.
literally drive a hotel. So yeah, it was. You know you're a long way from home when you hear someone saying something. It's the accent.
No,
look, catch them swans, and
literally hot fuzz country.
So yeah, there's a lot of mods on it. It's one of them things where I've stretched the back end of it. It gets the bed in sideways. I've cut the big hole in the roof. I've got a double bed up there. That all opens up as well, so it's like a giant sunroof as well, which is a nice place to be. I've put a second row of seats in. I've got rid of the twin passenger seat and put swivel seats in, so it's like two nice captain seats. I've got a shower toilet room for a midget. That's great. A little person.
One limited time.
And what I'm going to do with that one is that's all right. What it was, my daughter comes a lot of places with me. So it's one of them things where the amount of times where I've opened the door and she's been like using a toilet or something like that and she wants a bit of space. So it's like I've made a point of having a little bathroom for her.
Yeah.
It's just, it makes it nicer for her.
Yeah.
And it's, you kind of want to encourage them to keep coming with you as long as possible before it's like, shut up, Dad, I'm not coming. You're such a weirdo. Yeah, I know, but
so unfair.
Now keep turning that crank handle. We gotta save electricity.
yeah. So yeah, I'm just it's a family camper van, but it's got its uses, and it does get me to like there's that. I did that video where I stopped on that island, and it's literally a river crossing with a bit of a bank in the middle of it. So I drove down there, pulled onto the bank, stopped there, and it's like every hour I'm waking up looking at the river, and it's like I know it's fine. There's nettles. Them nettles have been there a while.
Yeah.
It's not rained.
Yeah.
It's not going to rain. We're good. But then there's still that curiosity going, I'm going to die. And then, like up in Scotland, we went up to Scotland.
I wanted to talk about the Scotland trip.
So, this is where me being a shit videographer and shit storyteller really nobbles me. Because that would have been a whole series of videos for other media people. And basically, what it was, we got a yellow weather warning. And where I live in the valley, it's not really snowed. We've had it twice in 12 years. We've had an inch of snow and it turns to slush within hours.
It's all that radiation.
Yeah, definitely. It's like, look at our lash, she's got like web feet and everything. But
she fit right in up here.
But then it niggles that the little ones wanted to go sledging and she's wanted to go sledging and all the rest of it. So I was off for the week because it was Christmas and I saw this yellow weather warning and it's straight over the Cairngorms. So I'm like, there's ski slopes up there. Fuck it, we're off.
Let's go.
If I can't captain prep on my way up there, there's something wrong. So set off, steady away. Went up to Gretna, pulled in at the services, and there's all the Teslas queuing, block the car park because there's like 5 chargers and 57 of them need electric, so no one could go anywhere.
It's almost like they don't have the infrastructure.
No,
for this
really?
shit.
No.
And ironically, on the A9 or whatever it is, A9, A5, A9, round the mountain, there was loads of abandoned EVs.
Really?
Yeah, because it got that bad in the weather warning that the gritters got stuck. So they had to send tractors in to get the gritters out. But all the EVs had used all their electric on the heaters. Just sat there. So they were just stranded all over.
It's a shit idea.
And then there's me and my old Sprinter. Hey! So, yeah, went up there. Went sledging on the ski slopes, all that jazz. But there was one bit on the way up there where there was a bridge that was washed out and falling down. And they're like, nah, you're gonna go to Aberdeen and then come back across. I'm like, nah, fuck that. There'll be some farm track. So I went down, got on my all my maps and all the rest of it. Found this little rickety bridge. Went over this farm bridge. Got back on the tracks and stuff. There's water coming over the windscreen and stuff because all the roads are all flooded out and all the water's trying to find its way back. Carried on going, and there was a transit that was like, he must have pulled to one side for someone to go past and got stuck.
Oh, fuck.
So, pulled over. I'm like, you all right, pal? And the most Polish of Polish guys ever barely spoke a word of English.
Foreign as fuck.
Kurva! Baba kurva!
Angry as shit. I don't know how many hours he'd been there. And his gaffer was on the phone, like, giving him some shit or whatever that was going on. I don't know. Maybe some drone attack. But I was like, do you want to pull out, mate? And he's like, yes. If you're going to be like that, I can leave you, but... But then I think he realised that I wasn't being an arse. I was just like, do you want pulling out? So got the rope out, tied on. He didn't know where his recovery points was, nothing. So I won't attach a rope to anybody's vehicle because if I rip his bumper off by accident, that's on me.
Yeah.
So it's like trying to English to whatever
You
Eastern
attach
European.
this to whatever you fucking want to.
got that on his wishbone, and I thought, not ideal, but it's better than being in a ditch all night because there is no one coming to recover him because it was there's a bridge out, the only way there, and then little tracks round it.
There's nothing left.
Nah, and can you imagine how much that'd suck overnight?
Oh, it'd be cold as fuck as well,
In
wouldn't
a
it?
panel van, yeah.
So I'm like, tied it on. I'm like, all right, drive. When I start going, boot it. I've got my daughter in a snowdrift trying to film it on the phone.
Curva.
Got him out of there. Carried on going. Got to a snow gate. That was shut. I was like, for fuck's sake. So anyway, I thought, well, we'll plot up here. We'll have something to eat, and we'll wait for the gritter. Then all the van lifers started turning up and just parking all over the place. And it's like, nah, you need to leave room for the gritter.
Oh.
Common sense is not common.
No, it's not.
So I thought, I'm not being part of this argument. And at this point, I'd wound myself up to the point where I'm not sleeping. So this was about 10 hours, 12 hours into the driving. Spun round, went down, started going around the other side of the mountain because it's like a big ring road around the mountains. Started going the other way around the mountain. Got to another snow gate that was shut. Fuck this. There's another way around. So there was another farm track. But then as you got onto the farm track, there's these. It's impressive how big this warning sign was to say, do not go up this road. Which is at the point where you put four-wheel drive and low box in. He says,
hold my beer.
It says, in winter conditions, do not go up this road. There is no one coming to save you, kind of thing.
Fuck.
Little one's giggling like hell, like, hey, four-wheel drive. Set off up this road. But there was tyre tracks, so I'm like,
someone's done it.
Yeah, someone's done it. It can't be that bad. A pretty capable vehicle. That is literally what that van is made for, is for the Bavarian winters. So it's probably, I'd probably say it's better than any Land Rover when it comes to that. It's not as good off-road, but when it comes to ice and snow and slippy stuff,
it's designed with that in mind.
Grip everywhere. So I went up this road. It's quite steep. The video does not do this justice. Then it gets to the last building, and then you see the tyre tracks do a loop. And you're like, well, sat-nav says that way. Carry on.
Oh, shit.
And it gets steeper, and then there's switchbacks. But then you know it's getting good when the snow drifts, and there's like little mounts, and you hit the snow drift, and then the powder comes over the windscreen. I wish I got this bit on camera. But little one was holding on to all the shit grips, going, I'm scared, we're going to die, we're going to go off the cliff. Because there's like literally cliff edge on one side, and then big mountain on the other side, and then just snow drifts on this track that just winds all the way up this big hill. It were a right laugh, like it's like because it
looked fucking awesome.
There was a fraction of what we actually. This is where I'm kicking myself, because if I'd have had 3 more cameras, it would have been such good footage.
Yeah,
and we got higher and higher and higher to the point where we got to a bit of a drift, and it was like probably 4 foot deep in snow, but it wasn't like the good snow that you can just hit fast. It had been there a while.
It's hard.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, but it was that one where I got the waffle boards out. And
yeah,
I
had no shovel.
No, I was going to take my shovel with me. But I couldn't find the key to the shed.
You're like, I'm sure it'll be
I was like, fuck it, I've got waffle boards, I can dig with them. Which I can. Turns out they're really uncomfortable after an hour of digging.
Oh, fucking hell.
An hour of digging to get through this snowdrift. And I'm not, this isn't like Serrano Fines going to like Antarctica kind of thing. This was like 20 yards. An hour to go 20 yards. While we're doing this, I jumped out, engines running, spotlights are on. She's running around making a snowman and stuff like that, because this is the best snow she's ever seen in her life. I'm like, crack on, love. If you're having fun, you're having fun.
Perfect.
It don't matter that there's like wind and snow coming in sideways and stuff. She's living the dream. Went back to the van to get my camera. Doors locked.
No.
Side doors locked.
No.
Slide doors locked. Walk around to the back of van. Back doors locked. It's sub-zero on a mountain where no one's going to come. Snow coming in sideways.
This is.
And I didn't film half of this because
you're too concerned with.
My problem is I am getting to where my mate is in the cairngorms. We will make it by morning. My daughter's with me. Don't flap. Don't make a big deal of it, because then she'll flap.
Yeah, someone's got to be. If you're calm, everything's calm.
Yeah.
It'll be all right. We'll get it sorted.
So then you're doing that thing of ironed up, which window's going to cost you the less amount of money.
Yep.
It's like that's going through. Luckily, you know the little slide windows on the campers?
Yeah.
Put my hand on it. I don't know why. I pushed it and it just opened.
No.
Put my hand in, opened the door. Turns out when I jumped out, my driver's door was unlocked the whole time. I was going to stove the window in. I don't know why, but for some reason, normally when you open the driver's door, they all unlocked. That one unlocked and none of the others. So because I'd disappeared off and I'd done digging for an hour and this, that, and the other and come back, I just assumed they were all unlocked. So, but I was kicking myself a bit because Land Rovers are renowned for if you slam it too hard, it might lock. So always leave a window open just in case. And the Germans make a better vehicle, so it's like I just have it, keep it sealed up, keep it warm.
Yeah.
So that was that bit. Got through that bit of a snowdrift, carried on a bit further, but then it got a really, really, really dicey because it almost plateaued on the top of this wherever we were. But then you couldn't see the ditches, you couldn't see the road, you couldn't see it was just flat.
Even watching the video, you can see.
Yeah, I was doing the zigzag thing, backwards and forwards, and then every now and again you just go up to your waist in snow. Just because you drop off the edge of the road. So I was like, right, two choices here. I can either carry on through the night and just start marking where the edges of the road are all the way up and do 50 yards, 50 yards, 50 yards, 50 yards. Next option, I'm in a passing place. No one's about. I've got all the diesel, the heat, the light, the food, everything I need to just sit up here for a week if I want. And then the other option was, I really wanted to get to the reindeer sanctuary place because she wanted to see reindeer. So I'm like, I've got to take her there, Anna. So I spun it round and set off back down to go back round the other loop to go back round that way. In hindsight, I should have just spent the night there and just carried. I'm going to go this winter. I'm going to go and do it again and get myself stuck or something. It's just got that niggle in the back of my brain. I'm going to do it because it irritated me. So setting off back down. And as we're going back down, I thought it was a farmer coming up to bollock me for going up past all the 57 warning signs or something, going up there. And I see this Land Cruiser.
Crazy Englishman, what you did?
Yeah. Fucking camper van lifers. I got the knock. So I saw this Land Cruiser coming up towards me. I thought, it's not a farmer. Got a bit further up, and then I just saw him like, you see the lights like just moving about all over. I'm like, he's fucking stuck, isn't he? Got a bit further down. It's on road-bound tyres. Walked up to the window, and I shit you not, there was this African family dressed up in all the best going-out gear and all the rest of it.
What? Where the fucking...
I have got no idea. They were...
sacrifice on top of the hill.
They were heading to the nearest town, like 20 miles away. But the sat-nav sent them up where I was.
Oh, shit.
And he's like saying things like, I was just following tyre tracks. Someone's been up here. I'm in a Land Cruiser.
Wow.
He didn't know how to put it in low box. He didn't know how to put the diff locks on. He had road-bound tyres. He got no recovery gear.
And no fucking common sense.
No, he wasn't issued with any of that. So, yeah, that was one where I could have just pulled him out. I was like, nah, just get recovery boards because I'm not snaking mine and then putting mine in a ditch or something like that. So I got recovery boards, dug him out a little bit, put him under, got him in low box. It was one of them ones where that Land Cruiser has never, ever had the diff locks engaged. So it took some getting in, like.
Yeah. They were a bit tight.
Got it in, got him out that ditch. And by this point, you could tell his missus had been chewing him out in between me going back up to the van and stuff. So he got in it, got it out of the ditch. It was a bit difficult because I'm like going left hand down, and he was like putting the handbrake on or some shit. Whatever instruction I gave him, he was like,
"Oh my god,
what a mess!"
Oh my god.
They were lovely, but and it's just like this is borderline difficult. Got him spun round, going out, and then some divs in a 2-wheel drive van tried coming up, and they got stuck going backwards down the hill. I refuse to get out of the van for them. That's just natural selection.
Yeah.
If anything, just push them further off the road and we'll go.
It's like Everest, isn't it? Those that fall behind get left behind.
But you don't... If you've got a 2-wheel drive van,
no,
stop being a dick.
Everyone tries it. Everyone
But what?
tries it.
It'll be fine.
How?
What's the worst that can happen? And it's always the div that's turned up in a pair of Crocs and a T-shirt with nothing.
Natural selection. He dies.
Yeah, I had no time for it.
No.
Because the fella in the Land Cruiser, like, he went out to push him. And he, like, looked back at us and he's like, are you helping? It's like,
no.
Don't mind helping you. At least you tried it in a Land Cruiser. You got half a chance.
Yeah, half a capable vehicle.
Yeah.
In the wasteland, they
a 2-wheel drive
survive
Fiat
a day.
Ducato.
Crawl out to the floor now, baby.
So yeah, I did that. Got my way back up there. We had a mince around, went around all the different bits and pieces. It was a good weekend, but it could have been so much better if, like when I was on the river crossing one and I got the back tyre stuck in the rocks, that, if I'd have put the drone up, got 6 cameras out, hyped it up, spoke what I was talking about.
Let the tyre down.
Yeah, but instead it's
come
just
off the bead.
No nonsense. Just get it out. Done.
Yeah.
Bang. Less than 5 minutes away.
Yeah.
It doesn't make good footage though, does it?
Yeah, we're guilty of that to a point. We're like always like, oh, we should be videoing this, we should be making content, but we're having too much fun. I don't want to be videoing shit, I want to be doing it.
This evening, perfect example. Every single time we have someone on, I was like, right, we need to do some video bits and that.
So, what footage have I got today to make a video?
Loads of shooting that will get fucking.
But it's all much
on.
of the same. It's so because it's one of them ones where I've come down and we've had a good giggle. So it's like you've just kind of get on with it. And this is the hardest thing. And I found the people that do the best on YouTube are almost a bit loners.
Are you taking footage of me trying to like say it? That's the thing.
You've got to be quiet, Jack, haven't you? And just do your own thing and vlog your own thing.
I just value experience so much more than like. I understand there's a need, a complete need to do what you do and all that shit. But much like you were saying, like you just don't. Some days you just don't think of it, and some days I just live it in the moment, man. That I know it sounds a bit fucking airy fairy. I'm gonna get myself a little camper and fuck off to
get stuck in Scotland, two-wheel drive,
Mardi Gras or whatever. But I'm just having too much fun doing what I'm doing, and I never think about getting my camera out. I'm fucking glad I got my wife. I wouldn't have any memories of anything we've ever done if it wasn't for her.
That's another reason why I do make a point to do it, because I used to do some mad shit. And I never took pictures, never took videos. It was always someone else taking a picture and sharing it with you. Like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
And I didn't do it. And it's only when I started doing, it's when my dad had his heart attack. And it's probably a hereditary thing. And I'll probably keel over and like Control-Alt-Delete at best. It's, it's not ideal. So you kind of think, well, at that age, if it happens when I'm early on, my daughter will never remember me at that age. She barely, she won't remember your voice, your character, anything about it. So not only can you put a bit of footage out there where someone might learn something from it of how you got over something, how you did something, how you prepped something like that, but then they can put a face to a voice, to a character, to a, something like that. So it's kind of nice.
Yeah, and I completely understand that, yeah. But I've got...
And it kind of grew legs, and then people started commenting it and liking it, and you're like, oh, shit, people are watching this.
Oh, no, I'll have to continue with this. This is only a flash in the pan for me and my tism.
Yeah.
I was on to the next thing next week. I was going to start woodwork, but
6 more hobbies to go.
I suppose we'll have to buy another fucking camper.
on that now, do you want to buy some airbrushing gear? Because I got into that quite heavily for a bit. You want skulls and fire painting? I'm your guy.
Luckily, I've been quite fortunate in that I'm not really a hobby guy. I've never been...
Your main hobby is Land Rovers.
Yeah, but it is. It's not really anymore, is it? I mean, I've got a Land Rover and I've got a Range Rover. I don't fuck with them anymore. And I have the time. And like my shooting is my main hobby. And I'm not even... I wouldn't say I'm all in on it. Like some of these boys who go shooting every fucking week during shooting season. I just enjoy it. Yeah, it's quite expensive, but I don't have anything else. I don't really like...
No,
that is the thing, though.
I'm just a tired, boring cunt that runs a podcast. He's got too much to fucking say for himself.
And as much as you spend on guns, or I spend on 4x4s, you're still not buying scratch cards and spending all your money at the pub.
Yeah, that is true.
There is people that seriously spunk a lot of money on that stuff.
It terrifies me.
Way more than I ever spend on my hobbies.
Then boys that are like, oh yeah, gotta get a bag this weekend. I'm like, bro, like, do you know how much 12 bore costs these days? Fuck. Have you seen the price of 1.7 HMR? I ain't got the fucking money for drugs.
Nice. It is scary what some people spend the money on and then criticise you for having nice things.
Yeah. I never looked at it like that. That is a very fucking good point, actually.
My biggest one is shit food. That is my thing. I don't really drink apart from like something like this where we're socialising once a month or camping. Don't smoke. It is just, I like a Mackey's or a kebab or something like that.
Is a kebab.
I should take a pack up to work and stuff like that. I just buy junk food. That is my
That's your vice.
Yeah. I think everyone's got one.
Oh yeah, I love a vice. I keep a lid on it. Do you know what I mean? I've said it 100 times. I don't drink in the house. Full fucking stop. don't drink in there. I never have beer in the fridge or anything like that. But I like a pack of cigarettes.
Not being funny. You don't drink in that. You've got a fucking bar in your garden.
Yeah, but
Don't drink in a house only.
On the technicality, if the gloves don't fit, you must have quit.
bless up Johnny Cochran. But yeah, no, I'm not on a test of this. I shut the door on this place tonight. I won't step back in here until we record again.
Yeah,
or until I'm like doing something. I've just got no interest in it. I know it sounds really bad. I drink to get bollocks and have a really good time. And
Same.
just like get wavy, get fucking wavy. I can't have one drink. I can't I love getting fucked up. I love
the lads at work do it. They'll go for a pint after work and it's like no, it's not for me.
I get a taste. I love
two pints in. It's like I want all of them now.
Yeah, I don't get drink to get fucked up. I drink to get on a session. Like I can be like, look, we've been on it most of the day now, haven't we? And like, I'm just, I
go back to my van. I know there's a cupboard full of booze.
Yeah,
and it could stay there for 3 months.
Oh yeah,
it makes no odds. It's
I can quite happily come in from work and have a pint or two.
Really, I just can't. And it's not because
I blame the parents, Dad.
Yeah, but it's to a point. You're right, but I don't know. My old man would drink and that, but not to a fucking hideous extent. But it's just one of those things that doesn't interest me. Do you know what I mean? But the same as in like when you get out in that fucking workshop, like cutting around steel and that at a weekend, I couldn't think of anything worse, mate. I wouldn't want to be fucking around with that shit.
I love it.
I see. That's
like building those seat bases again has put me right back in my element of barbecues.
Oh god, I couldn't think of anything worse. But that's the difference. See, that's a positive thing, isn't it? You know, that's like a good thing, a good hobby, a good skill to have.
You come away with something creative, don't you?
Yeah.
It's like, I made that.
That's why I didn't put the TV up for 18 months. I was like, I fucking cannot be fucked with this fucking stupid cunting fucking job. Is there not a man I can get to do this? Yeah, I don't know. We've gone down some rabbit holes and tangents today. This has been a good show. I've enjoyed it, man. You got anything else to add, Marlon?
I don't think I have.
No.
Rich, thank you very much for coming down.
No, thanks for having me. It's a long way, but it's somewhat different, isn't it?
Yeah.
It has broken the norm of going to the woods and staring at a fire. As much as I enjoy doing that, it's a fresh set of people to bounce stuff off and a bit of shooting. I got to save plenty of clays today.
all marks are safe.
Clay lives matter. Okay.
Yeah. We've learned the Mossberg twitch.
All Mossbergs. I'll get sued if I say that. Our Mossbergs have been fucking useless today.
They weren't fucking useless. It's just you had to jiggle them.
Well, no, yours just been useless.
No, mine just straight up was like, new cartridges? Absolutely not.
I'm blaming the cartridges though. Three different pumps, all being finicky. The most reliable, robust shotgun of the lot.
Yeah, and just mine just didn't want to do it.
It's as you racked it, it just didn't want to put it up exactly in line.
In that right angle, just snagged up every time. And the synergy, it's Browning, you know what they say?
Fantastic.
Now, that Mossberg's like, I am built for war. Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I don't want these nice cartridges. Have you got any that have been rubbed through the dirt and with sand on them?
Yeah.
Give me a breaching round.
God bless that Browning. I'd have been fucked without it. If the trigger's gold, the bird will fold.
We need to cave Terry's head in. Go!
Literally. Oh, dear. Right. Where can everyone find you, Rich?
Everywhere. I'm in the bush outside your house. I'm at your wife's work.
I'm in your penny drawer.
I've got the best ghillie suit in the world. No, I'm on... so YouTube is my main platform. That is what I enjoy the most. It's Bug Out Vehicles UK. I'm also on TokTik. That's another one. Instagram. I do a little bit of Facebook, but I don't like the stalkers on there. So, yeah, that's where I'm at.
We'll put all the links in the description for everyone to
much appreciated.
Check you out, mate. Yeah, it's been brilliant. It's what I enjoy about doing this job. Could you call it a job? You could call it a profession.
The amount of time you put into it, it is work.
Technically, technically the show makes money. We don't make money. But yeah, it's what I enjoy most about doing this is meeting people like yourself. And
don't forget to get on the Patreon for these guys, because at the end of the day, it costs money to get people on the show.
Yeah, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. The clays aren't cheap. Oh, the patrons are
These guys have been absolutely awesome, and it's like to the point where you kind of feel bad, and you're like, oh no, I get this one, and they have been the best hosts ever. So much appreciated.
It's the least we can do, man. Least we can do. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Marlon, anything else to add?
Nothing.
No.
Buy some hoodies and they can get me back down again.
Yeah. So please, he's drank us out of house and home. Right. Thanks everyone for listening. Rate us 5 stars if you're listening. Leave us a good review. We love all that shit. Join the Patreon. Buy the hoodies. And yeah, that's about it. I've been Reg.
I've been Marlon.
And I'm outside your house.
And that's the end.
Oh.
Until next week.
Yay!
Love you, bye.
Don't forget to moisturise.